With the exception of you and canned clay peaches, I'd be hard-pressed to find anyone or anything that doesn't know you should never leave your car keys in the evening. Called a mistake Friday, but I don't suppose you ever make any of those.
I think, Speedback, we got another one. Chemical train hijack down at the freight yards. Damn pagans must be living on no-dos.
Yes, sir, Captain. We'll roll as soon as we requisition a new one.
One more thing. Police and fire departments all over the county have been reporting vehicles stolen. So keep an eye on your car.
1:15 p.m. After requisitioning a replacement vehicle, we were issued a new Ford Escort subcompact, and we responded to the call of the vast Terminal Avenue freight yard, Southern California's largest railhead, with more than 1,000 miles of track line parallel over 2 million individual ties, beamed from the state's majestic redwood forest. 3,000 gallons of a deadly pair of chemicals have been siphoned individually from their respective hijacked tanker cars. We questioned the battered train engineer, Senior Tito Provençal, and then attempted to determine the precise identification of the two missing noxious gases. Mr. Roy Press.
Actually, trichloronitrile methane, the pseudohalogenic compound cyanide.
Pseudohalogenic compound cyanide.
Or they shift in separate containers mixed properly in the exact ratio they form a liquid fertilizer.
Why is that right?
Basically, it burns the eyes, lungs, and throat, causing vomiting, and it continues to inhale death. Oh, sort of like your apple.
You seen this guy? Birdball. Just happens to be one of my favorite shows today. As a listener, learn. You have chosen
It's quite simple, but really. One wishes to affect the financial upheaval in this country. One should set his or her sights on Wall Street. One wishes to revolutionize the system in which the naturally go wonders of business. But when dealing with pornography, crime, degradation, what better place is there to begin? Current emblem of the time on Sabbath.
2:15 p.m. We have been advised to follow up on a theft at 8823-467 Magnolia Boulevard. This time of day, it took us 20 minutes to get there. The complainant was the landlady who needed work. Some pagan cards have been found.
And how do you want?
Police officers, ma'am.
By the time you pencil dick showed up, why couldn't you have gotten here before that big fat stupid looking piece of sewage dress on my white wedding dress?
Miss Gordon, sewage breath would be your little nickname for
Muss. M.O. Muss.
not much of an improvement.
That asswipe also stiffed me for 2 months' rent when his deposit check bounced. Fuss-faced little pigstick. All that was left in this room was a box of these things.
Any idea where this man wants to be right now, friends?
No, he was alone and took off in the middle of the night.
Just the facts, ma'am. Anything else to find?
Yeah, tape deck. Which I have to sell to make up for the lost price. So there's nothing you can do about it.
Boy, am I glad I got transferred into robbery and homicide to deal with the reach out and touch the tension.
It has its days.
But today, Mark and you right there.
Maybe one is must.
Couldn't be that much. Hey, phone number. Can you think of these?
There's only one way to find out now, isn't there?
Where's who? Bacon. God damn it, bro. Kevin Bacon. Somewhere.
Oh, good mud. Give yourself a heart.
Sizzling. I don't know. Like how much bacon they could turn me into if I was killed, or what? Use your voice. I don't like reading. If I wanted to read it, go to school, man. The movie? I know the game.
For some reason, the StreamYard link didn't show at first. I had to like go back and
I know it's weird with mine. Like YouTube, it'll show the comments on YouTube in the chat before it'll show them on here sometimes. Which
yeah.
makes no sense to me.
Well, it just started happening recently. It was never doing that before.
Well, you saw when it wouldn't let me copy. Dude, everything's been glitching the fuck lately. And nobody wants to admit it. It's pissing me off.
It's true. It's very true.
Like our accounting machine at work's been glitching. And they don't want to hear it. They're like, yo, this is miscounted. I'm like, bullshit. And I quoted them the number of bills that were in the fucking count, right?
Yeah.
By denomination. And I was accurate. And they're like, I'm like, exactly. The machine's
Yeah.
saying this, and I'm telling you exactly what I just counted, and you just counted it, and I told you before you finished every time what you had. I'm
Yeah.
like, so how? I'm like, that's obviously a glitch. Like, Uh, it sucks when people aren't like able to communicate effectively in English.
Exactly. Not only that, they think that machine could do no wrong.
Well, it must be something you did. You must have typed something into it wrong, David. Like,
Right.
bitch, it said my password's invalid. I only have two passcodes. It's either
Right?
A or B, and both of them it said no. Yeah, they were. She was trying to fuss, not the big boss, but her little minion, the one I'm currently taking down slowly but surely. But she was like, "Yeah, you should have just called me, and I would have told you the password." I was like, "Well, if it's
Why
not
would I
accepted,
need to do that?
yeah, I'm like, you can't reset the password unless you drive in there and you're the boss and have that access to the fucking head shit.
Yeah. It's like
Like
I've never
everybody
had to
else."
ask you before. The
Yeah,
fuck?
like if I could have accessed it with our level of administration ability, which she has the same as me, like I would have already done that and set it up again and fixed my password. And if she knew her shit better, then she could have went, "Oh, every 3 months it re-ups, so you got to change your password on the system." Which was that was all it was. Just had to redo my password, but there was an override password that she didn't tell me about anyway.
In Japan, technology is fucking way more advanced than what the fuck we're working with.
You think?
They would fucking laugh at that shit. They'd be like, "What the fuck are you guys using this primitive fucking shit for?"
Because we don't want to be dominated by technology the way they do.
We're fucking retarded. That's what we are. Fucking
No,
slow.
no.
For
Just because you
example,
can. No, America operates on just because you can doesn't mean you should.
exactly. For example, my building downstairs, there's an intercom so that people can buzz upstairs and we could open the door. Okay. So we live in 2020, in the year 2021. And for whatever reason, it's digital. It's not a fucking analog fucking intercom system. The guy's telling me, the management system is telling me, oh, you have to have a landline phone plugged into your landline jack. Not have it like hooked up with Bell Canada or anything. You don't have to have like an actual line hooked up to it. But just get a fucking phone from the fucking dollar store, hook it up to the fucking jack,
So
and
you bought
that's
some
how
Radio
you
Shack
fucking answer
shit?
the downstairs fucking buzzer. I'm like, no. You can
That's a
make this
really
you can make this buzzer fucking go straight to my fucking cell phone, and then I answer it, and then I press fucking 9 or whatever, and it opens the door. It doesn't have to be the fucking landline phone. What are you fucking
well, no, I
retarded?
guess he bought some as seen on TV device to make anything into an intercom.
No, he's just never fucking read the instructions. He's some fucking old man, doesn't want to fucking do it. He's too fucking lazy, says it can't be done. He'd rather say it can't be done. And I know it can be done. I know it fucking can be done. Watch me fucking hack into that fucker. And then I'll give everybody the code to fucking get in.
All you gotta do is get it. Just gotta connect to it. If it has Bluetooth capability, you can connect to it with the phone, or if it takes some other kind of device. It might just
He's
be an
trying to
old
tell me.
analog too, though,
He's
no?
trying to tell me it's a digital fucking system. You should see the screen now that's on it. It's fucking digital. He just doesn't know how to fucking program it so that it can fucking
Program it
go
for
to any
yourself.
number you fucking post it to. He's
Go
a
down there,
retard.
go down there and connect up to it.
Oh, one day I will. Not only that, there's also the fob system that they installed. So on my keychain, I have this little blue fucking chip fucking thing. So I just zap it, right? It opens the door. Before it used to be a key. I looked online. I looked at Amazon. I can duplicate those. I can get a machine to fucking duplicate those little fuckers.
Yeah,
They're trying to charge me $50 for an extra one. Fuck off.
that's cheap. When they're on car keys, they're like hundreds of dollars.
He wants fucking $50. No, I'll give you 50. I'm gonna fucking duplicate everybody else's for fucking $20. How about
People
that?
just don't know. Well, did you see that video I posted showing you the limits of nanotechnology?
Yes.
That's why it's expensive. That shit's tiny.
Oh,
And he did pose a very good question. How the fuck do you make something you cannot see?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm on the phone. I'm just in a taxi going home.
Oh, are you going home? Okay.
Yeah. What do you do?
Nothing, just chilling.
What?
Just chilling.
Okay, okay.
Okay, call me when you get home.
Okay, answer your phone.
I will.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye.
Someone was out drinking.
Yeah, she was here earlier. This is your guys' long weekend, eh?
I guess so.
That's what, you
I
guys
have
don't call
tomorrow
it a
off
you guys don't call it a long weekend. Why don't you guys call it a long weekend?
because like there's no such thing for most of us in America.
This is the
See,
long
that's what a lot
weekend
of
that
people
kicks off the summer.
in America they implemented a caste system a long time ago. So there's like this perpetually has to do everything class, and then everybody else gets to be fucking lazy and fat and high all the time and just sit around and do nothing
I
but
like that
talk.
life. I like it.
Well,
I like to be lazy.
here in America, we're growing tired of those people day by day. I was about to start making calls tonight on this motherfucker. This guy started harassing me at work, man. It was
Who?
irritating as shit. I don't know. I didn't even know the guy. I was just doing my shit, and I'm like, I would
He
comment
picked
to
on you.
myself. Well, in this case, Matt was doing the bread or whatever. I thought Matt was over there doing the bread. I was like, damn, man, they just put some more shit out. They just put more mess out here. And then this motherfucker gets all up. Well, it's your job. You should be happy to do it. You should be glad you got work. And I was like, dude, I didn't ask for your comments, and I don't need them. And he's just like, nah, talking shit. And I'm like, look, man, if you don't like it, you can bounce and not come back. I was like, and if you really got an attitude issue with it, then I can call the police on you, and you can go spend the night in the fucking clink. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's a holiday. You'll be there till Tuesday. And then he's just like, oh, whatever. It's like, yeah, what the fuck ever, man. And I walked off and did my thing. And then he's fucking mad dogging me, right? Like, man, what are you, a fucking child? You're just gonna stare at me?
I
And that was
fucking
pissing me
got
off more
kicked.
than anything. And then when I told Matt about it, I was like, yeah, man, what's that guy doing over there? I was like, he was talking shit to me. I was like, kick him out if he says anything else. He's like, oh,
Kick
I'll
his
go see what's
ass.
up. So Matt went over and was like, hey, how's it going? And like trying to, like make sure he didn't need help or anything. And then he fucking is like, man, that white guy, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, oh, you piece of shit.
That white boy. That white boy.
Yeah, whatever. I'm white. Yeah. I'm also red. I'm also a lot of shit. But irregardless, I've made a good name for myself with people, and I have a lot of connections and a lot of capabilities with just a couple of buttons pushed. Like, so
Yeah.
sort of tempted to fuck that dude's life up, but then I was like, whatever. I don't know, just something about the whole situation fucking just set me off for some reason. I don't know.
It triggered you.
It wasn't even a trigger. It was just like so disrespectful. Like, who the fuck are you, dude? I'm just clean. I'm cleaning. I'm fucking cleaning up after adults, and you're gonna try to disrespect me like I'm not already fucking
Right?
humble enough, motherfucker. Don't even try to kick me. Especially when you don't know who the fuck I am. Yeah, I'm working there. So what? That's the law.
Somebody needs to humble him.
I was thinking worse than that.
You'd be surprised what kind of actions it takes to humble certain people. Everyone's different.
No, I wouldn't. All it takes is, hey, you want a dime stack? Go fuck that dude up real quick. And when you're done, spit in his face and tell him why. And then you'll get like mini takers. Like there's a lot of people out here who are hungry for action like that.
Yeah.
It's sad, but I'm not gonna get my hands dirty. I don't ever get angry enough to hurt people anymore. Like I grew past that a long time ago. It's just not. It's not a good way to be. I try to let it go. So I did. I just ended up letting it go. Just talking about it with Matt got it out of my system. Because he's like, "What are you gonna do? Go punch him or something?" I was like, "No." Like, punch him? What? The fuck are you thinking, dude? I play guitar and draw. I ain't trying to bust my hands up.
Right? Just
You
headbutt
know?
him. It doesn't hurt you, but it hurts them a lot. Doesn't leave a scar
Nah.
on you though.
I got
That's my
neuropathy.
signature move.
I have a bad shoulder and neuropathy. Like, I have people that are my hands for shit like that. Big,
That's true.
strong, angry, don't give a fuck about doing time, don't give a fuck about nothing, but they love dope. And that's all it takes. Hey man, you want to score a sack? Yeah, what do I got to do? Sometimes it fixes people and sometimes it doesn't.
It's true.
The fucking dude, like what was it? It was before Max. 7 years, 8 years almost ago. Fucking this dude mistook me for someone else because like this other guy had long hair at the bar. And I guess dude thought I was him, so he fucking whacked me from behind with a skateboard.
Oh
Like
no.
clipped my head. Yeah, it was fucked up. And then like he got his ass whipped at least 15 different times before the cops finally got him. Because he finally turned himself in because he was tired of getting jumped every time he went out somewhere and someone saw him. They were like, "Yo, come here," and they fucked him up. But then the cops didn't want to press charges. They're like, "There's no evidence. There's not enough evidence." I'm like, "I have 4 eyewitnesses plus my testimony plus security camera footage. Like, what do you mean there's no fucking evidence? Like, I got stitches in my fucking ear, you know? Like, but as it turns out, like a few months after they pulled that bullshit, dude went up to Oregon and got a murder charge, and now he's in
Yeah.
jail for life.
You see, like karma eventually does catch up to people like that.
Well, I was like his last chance. I'm like the last stop for a lot of people. If you do
It
me
would have been
wrong,
better. It would have been better if he just didn't catch the fucking charge and he fucking ran up the wrong fucking person and he got fucking dummied.
he could
You
have
know?
took his
That would
lumps
have
here.
been great.
He should have took his lumps here
Yeah.
and fucking been like, "Yo, man, I'm sorry. That was fucked up of me. I don't know
Well, he
you. I
probably did take his lumps there, then after you, then all the way to Oregon. Probably took a few
he
fucking
got
lumps.
scared out of town. He basically got scared out of town because he was scared that once the cops weren't going to do nothing to him, that it was going to
How
intensify.
far is Oregon from you?
2 states up, 1 state up.
Yeah.
It's like
There's a trail
California,
between you and
Oregon,
there.
Washington. Washington's above Oregon.
So what, a 14-hour drive?
Yeah, like 12 to
Yeah.
14.
So
Just
there you
depends
go.
on the job.
He probably would have stopped at the 6-hour mark, caused havoc there too, and then fucking
No,
continued on.
he should have just sucked it up and came and fucking kissed ass and apologized and like, whatever, dude, it's cool.
Who
Don't.
knows where he was before he even hit you guys?
Everybody knew he was a piece of shit before then. Someone else was telling me that he killed the fucking kid's pet. So like he was on a bad path, but like he could have been corrected. Like he could have got his head right, and he could have just been like, "Yo,
Living here in Toronto and like meeting a lot of people, I always like you. You know what? Like one of my first questions is to like you people is like when they say, especially when they say that they're from Toronto, they're like, "Yeah, I was raised here, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm from Toronto." Meanwhile, I know
cool."
that they're not. Right? So I always go, what elementary school did you go to? What area did you grow up in? Right? That's usually my first fucking go-to question, you know? And when they start to stutter and stumble and this and that, you gotta be wary of people that jump from city to city to city because they're burning bridges everywhere they fucking go, so they can't stick around. So they jump from fucking city to city to city and never establish
Sometimes,
any roots and never establish any type of fucking trust with anybody.
sometimes.
They're running from fucking shit, you know? I'd be wary of those fuckers. That's what I do. Anyway. If you can't tell me
You,
what elementary and high school you went to, fuck up.
you never been a fugitive? You never had to go fugitive?
uh yeah, but I stayed in my own city.
I was a fugitive for like
Like
5
I
years.
hide in plain sight, really and truly.
Yeah, see, hide in plain sight. They catch you after about 6 months. You move
More
around a
than
lot.
that, like it was a good 10 years. I had a warrant out for 10 years. And
I
whenever
had,
I did get stopped for fucking bullshit, like whatever, I would always give a fake name.
I had a weed charge I beat,
I've never been
but
busted for drugs. It was always assaults.
well, no, they they pulled a phony stop, saying
Assaults or car
I
theft.
made a right
Fucking
turn too
stupid.
quickly into a gas station. My uncle, the crackhead, had a warrant, like we were doing pressure washing work. So to fucking get himself out of trouble, he
And
fucking
he gave
dimed
your
me out
name. Oh,
and
oh,
got weed on him, man. Because
oh no.
they could tell I was high as a kite because I was just beaming like always, but I don't give a fuck. They weren't finding shit. They patted me down. They didn't find shit until he snitched. And then he came back. It was like the second pat down. Then he finally came back. He's like, all right, I know you got
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Where? What the fuck do you mean you know I got something? I was like, you patted me down twice. Let me go. You ain't
Hate
got
that
something.
shit.
Let me go. No, no, I know. And I'm like, I looked at my uncle. I could just see him like looking at the ground, like you piece of.
Uh, no, those dry snitch moves.
Yeah, dude. All you had was a stupid ass fucking trespassing charge or whatever you could have got out of with the
Yeah.
ticket. All you would have to do is pay some money to get out of it.
You still talk to that uncle?
I haven't talked to him in since probably 2008, 2007.
Yeah.
He's still a crackhead. And then his
Probably
fucking
better
kid,
off.
like he has a daughter. She grew up and turned out all right and got married and she's doing good. But then the little brother's like fucking heroin dealer and's already served time and like motherfuckers shooting shit. Like
Her little brother or his brother?
it's her little brother, but it's his kids.
Uh,
Him and his crack chick had kids back in the day, but they're like in their 20s now. Dude's been smoking crack for like 35 years.
I guess
And
there's
that's
no hope now.
yeah, like I thought crack kills. Apparently it just fucking
No,
turns you in.
it doesn't. It doesn't really. Heroin kills.
Apparently
Crack
not.
doesn't
There's
really
fucking
kill.
junkies everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's junkies, and now they're even developing tolerance to fentanyl.
They do. They do. But not all. And then some do get clean, and then they want to relapse and dive right back in, and whoops, it's not what you were expecting. It's totally changed. And but damn,
Yeah, drugs like that are fucking. You're playing with wizardry at that point.
it would be nice. I wish I could talk to my like 18-year-old self and tell myself to become a chemist, become friends with those Chinese kids that are really smart in chemistry.
Why can't you do it now?
Oh, so much work. There's so much equipment. And I'm one of those hands-on type of people. I would need a chemist to teach me and tell me what they see through that fucking microscope and shit like that, rather than me learning from YouTube. I need to see a person doing it. Then I can do it.
Just spend $30 and get a chemistry set with basic experiments.
Do I need more than that? There was one time when I was a squeegee kid in Toronto, I met this girl. She was Chinese, but she didn't speak any English. She was from Montreal. She spoke only fucking French. And she had like fucking, the punk rockers used to have the fucking mohawks with the spiky fucking thingamabobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she lived right behind fucking Honest Ed's in a basement apartment, and she had she didn't speak a word of fucking English, and she had the most elaborate fucking chemistry set with beakers and this and that. And she was making fucking liquid LSD. And We fucking injected these fucking tangerines. Like, do you know the Christmas oranges?
Not
With
dangerous.
fucking acid, okay? And then we were tripping balls. And then we just like started frolicking down the street, skipping, a nice summer day, asking strangers if they would you like an orange slice? And we gave people an orange slice, I tell ya. And I felt bad. I feel like now I reminisce about it. Like I think about it now. It's like fuck. What did we do? We're
Right?
fucking so stupid.
Could have blamed someone's minds, and
We did. We fucking probably blew a lot of people's minds that day.
it
I
was
don't know
your
what
fault.
happened. I don't know if it was good or bad, but
You gave one to Trudeau, and that's what changed him into the monster he is.
I fucking wish. No, if you fucking Trudeau would just open up that fucking third eye and be vulnerable for a minute, his ego would die, and then maybe he would be a better person. But right now, he's you know, a lot of these people, a majority of these people in power are the way they are because they're fucking bad people. They're rotten to the core, morally.
Well, yeah. What else have they got to do with themselves? Once they realize they're nothing more than a placeholder, a human placeholder with no
Yeah,
real
but
value.
it's really shameful. Like why is the end result always the end resort is always a fucking child, like always fucking exploiting children. They got so much fucking money, they don't know what else to do with it. They
Did
bought
you
all the
see what our
beluga.
president said?
Huh?
Did you see what our president just said on
No.
fucking
What
TV?
did he say now?
All right, so they're at some kind of function. I don't know what the fuck it was because I don't give a fuck about Democrats like Biden. But there's like a little guy and a girl or whatever, little kids, and like the kid to me looked like maybe 7 years old tops.
Uh,
Brother looked maybe like 10.
uh,
And here's fucking Biden. Look at her over there, all good looking over there. She looks so grown up, just sitting there with her legs crossed like a real 19-year-old lady.
uh.
Like, what the fuck? And that's when they cut over and you see it's like a little kid. Like, yo, motherfucker, hell no. No, 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 no. No, no, god damn it, no.
I know. He's always been so very sniffy.
It ain't even about that. I don't give a fuck. You want to be a deviant around your friends and people that tolerate that shit?
They
Fine.
do. They do. They do it on purpose, yo.
You cannot allow children to be fucked with.
But it's been happening for centuries. I mean, even more so back then, because children were told you're meant to be seen and not heard.
So
The
is
reason why
that
I'm a, the reason why I'm adopted
everything's been happening forever and a day, but it doesn't make
forever.
it right. Shit's
No,
either
it
right or
doesn't.
shit's
It
wrong, and we
doesn't.
gotta all stop to it
But
collectively.
it's just sickening that these people with fucking higher power and with fucking money think that they can get away with it because they have been forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
see,
it's ever
those
gonna stop.
things are done. They're ending soon.
It's just so sickening. Like right now here in Canada, they just found 219 bodies of Native children, Aboriginal children that were taken from their homes to go to these residential schools, and it was found in Kamloops, BC, British Columbia, the one that borders you guys more over there, West
Right.
Coast. And like we're trying to get our fucking like Trudeau, fucking acknowledge this shit. Like, yo, like what the fuck? Like put our flags half mast, do something.
They're not
Acknowledge these
LGBT
children. What
kids.
are their names? Like, like
You got to say that they were trans kids, and then they'll get the attention, or put some kind of race that's popular right now to them.
there's so many residential schools. They need to go check for bodies at all of them. Man. You know how many residential schools there are, and all of these priests. It was the fucking Christians and the RCMP that went and took these children from their fucking homes to bring them to these residential schools.
Were they Christians or Catholics? Because there is a
Yeah,
difference.
Catholic nuns and this and that. It's like fly your fucking flags at half mast all the way to the fucking Vatican, the Pope too. You need to acknowledge this shit. Like you guys fucking caused atrocity against children, man.
People need to learn to make the differentiation in their head to stop the bashing.
It didn't stop until the fucking 90s. Like, not even a few decades ago, it stopped. You
No,
know?
I mean like between Christians and like different denominations of church, it's two different things. Like it's like
Every fucking religion is bad. Only
yeah,
Buddhism I could relate with. Other than that,
no,
all other religions are
bad
fucked
too.
up.
Everything's bad when you use it badly. It doesn't matter how good something is. If you pervert its usage,
Most
it's going to become
wars
wrong.
are always caused by politics, religion. My dad always told me if you go into a bar, don't ever talk about. It's rude to bring up topics of politics or religion in a
Well, that's
bar.
ignorant because everything's directly tied into both. There's no escaping it.
I gotta abolish it.
You're
Kill it
only
all.
sitting there. You're only sitting there in a bar because that's where you have to congregate to drink because of politics and religion. So you're never escaping the matrix in that sense.
Just burn down the fucking Vatican. Burn it. Burn it fucking down.
They teach you that. They teach you that to avoid learning how to have critical thinking and discussion. Because when you start resolving those conflicts together on an interpersonal level, it starts spreading, and everybody starts coming to the same
Yeah,
conclusion.
but my dad my dad wasn't saying that. Like,
Okay.
intellectual conversation was encouraged, but the second you add alcohol, you know you're not dealing with someone fucking
Well, yeah, you're dealing with
with all their,
alcohol.
yeah. The conversation can't be done in an
Innocent.
intellectual, mature way when you're speaking with people that are drinking.
What are you going to do if they make alcoholics go to a mental institute soon?
What are we gonna do if alcohol? What?
Since alcohol is anaerobic, right? And your body is aerobic, it takes in oxygen. Constantly consuming an anaerobic beverage means your whole goal in life is to destroy yourself, i.e., you have suicidal ideations, so they could lock you away for
Well, I
your
guess
own
that could
harm.
be a form of fucking population control. Who fucking knows? They're gonna kill us with food anyway. Our fucking digestive system can't fucking digest the shit that they're feeding us no more.
Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense either. What happened to the stomachs full of sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid? Or you got stomach acids.
Yeah, but that's where our immune system lies, or according that's what they say.
Exactly. Everything is what they say, and they're the same ones that tell you that, oh, universal health care is great, except for the 6 month wait.
Yeah, yeah, you're fucking more than 6 months, fucking year and
Trust
a
the
half.
government. Trust the government, and you can get through the DMV in 8 fucking hours. It takes the DMV.
If only every doctor that studied fucking medicine would just stick to their Hippocratic oath and just treat those that fucking need to be treated free. That's
They're
it.
agents of the state, or they get their license revoked. If you try to go against I looked it up because I wanted to get fucking out of the hospital one time, and I'm like, all right, what are the rules? Okay, if I refuse treatment, you can no longer treat me, and you have to discharge me. That's the rules. Well, then I'll have to call the state health board because you're not thinking rationally and you need to stay here
Oh,
because you're based on I'm a doctor and I'm the expert. I'm like, so basically the rules don't exist for you.
yeah,
And he's just looking at me. I'm like, say it, motherfucker, say it. He's just like, you could tell he was getting scared. Like, I ain't gonna hit you, man. I just want to hear the truth. Say it. You
yeah,
think you're fucking above me and you can fucking dominate me? Fuck you. Now I ain't even gonna do none of it. And I did. I pulled that card. I was like, I refuse fucking treatment. Let me out.
yeah,
He had to let me out.
yeah. They do. They
There's
make you sign something and make you say that you refuse treatment against their wishes. You're leaving, and they'll let you leave.
Well, they wanted me to stay for observation because I had anesthesia during my tonsillectomy. I was like, nah, fuck that. I want to go home. I don't want to be at the hospital.
Right.
Yeah, did your shit. Let me go.
You could do that here in Canada too. Say fuck off. Unless, of course, you're like on a suicidal watch or whatever, you're arrested and you fucking escape, then yeah, it's a problem.
Nowadays, I just be like, great. This will give me a chance to tell everybody in the hospital about how great Trump is. And they'll be like, no, never mind. You can just go right on through the door there. Here's some cab fare for you.
And the funny thing is like everybody I know did like Trump, and it's like the only ones that didn't were like fucking fucking retards. Like How can you guys not like this guy? He's the best.
Because they don't understand what they just don't understand. They don't understand.
They're just radicals, radicals.
It's just TV. That's all that is. It's just fucking TV. America's being liquidated. It's all power shifting hands and money shifting hands and property shifting hands. It's just
I need
another
more
great.
marijuana.
It's all the rich people have a conglomeration of resources, so they're selling out capital to each other, so everybody can have more to play with and start. It's like refreshing the pond, you know.
Right. Yep.
Like, all right,
We
this
got
guy's.
a lot of fish in the pond now to refresh.
Well, not everybody gets refreshed because there's a lot of people that have proven themselves unworthy of even the merest tokens. You can't give them a quarter. You can't give them a dime. They'll fuck you over every single time. And those people you got to do something with them.
Die.
That's when they start allowing everybody into the military. Then they're like, all right, here you go. Be all you can be.
Die.
We'll start up a war for you guys. You think you're going to get all these benefits and see the world.
Got this pen.
Oh, shit. But is it actually hash or is it just like a vape?
It's a distillate. Ghost Train.
Oh, shit. Train wreck again.
And it's a sativa, but it's actually pretty good. Where's that little box that I have?
Mine is Skittles and some sour apple.
I don't know where the box is anymore. But the box is pretty fucking cool. It says Ghost Train, sativa. I'm not really team sativa.
Isn't that sad when you get the packaging and you're almost more excited that the packaging's cool?
Yeah.
I'll catch myself. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a box. Like,
I was like,
but
I'm
it's so
keeping this
cool.
fucking box. I like it.
I have drawers full of weird boxes and I have jars everywhere, like empty wax jars.
Speaking of weird boxes, that box that you sent me all the artwork in, I don't know what it was for again. Fuck, I forgot. But the brand name looked like it said Chernobyl.
Oh, it's not. It's Chobani. It's yogurt.
Was it yogurt? I thought it was a fruit or apples or something.
I think it
I
was
was like,
yogurt.
Chernobyl. I was like, apples from Chernobyl.
Chobani. Chobani. No, I like it. I still didn't even find a box for Tennessee. Like, it's hard to find boxes that are fucking 8x10 shaped somehow.
And flat.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to, like, I can get a big box, but getting the small boxes, the different size ones is where it's difficult.
You just
Like,
gotta wait for those fucking yogurts.
Ant's little skull was like that big, so I had a little tiny box for that, like that. No, I looked. I've been looking through because I've been doing produce the last 3 days because we've had people on vacation.
Is that like the closest grocery store to you too? Like that's where you go do your groceries too?
Well, there's Trader Joe's and Walmart and Ralph's right there too. So like, and then there's Vons. There's like 5 grocery stores right near me. It's just easier for me to grab all the dumb shit like toilet paper and noodles, coffee.
Yeah.
I'll grab the staples from there, but if I want something like a good pizza or some steaks, I'll go
Well,
to
you gotta
the.
go somewhere where there's like fresh produce because I think those boxes would be like better.
I know we get fresh produce. I
Yeah?
handle fresh. It's all, yeah, we got, dude, man, we get too much.
Let me see if I still have the fucking box, if it's still here.
I've pushed out like 85 bushels of strawberries this month.
That's what you need. Just go to a fucking pizza store and just get a small pizza box. This one's medium and it's flat. So the small would be even smaller.
It's got to be 8x10. That's the only dimensions I worry about. 8x10. That is a good idea, though.
Yeah, it could be 7x8.
Well, no,
Smaller.
the canvas is 8x10.
Oh, I see.
In Magic World, where we fly, it should be.
Right? In a perfect world.
Oh, it's a bigger thing.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, I would know some kind of box making gnome. And I'd just be like, yo, I need this box now. Although I've been looking at this spaceship pool box.
I want a box making gnome.
Well, yeah, you know, there's like gnomes that make shoes, and then there's
Yes.
gnomes that make cookies. And
There's gnomes that pick snow peas and corn.
there's a gnome rape gang. Gnome abortion doctors.
Those are the best.
Right? And they're always like, this is only going to hurt a little bit.
Right?
Because gnome pussy's small. I saw a real midget today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that midget's a better word than fucking dwarf?
No, it was the feisty one.
Like honestly, I need to convince more midgets that dwarf is discriminatory and midget is not.
Dwarf just sounds weird. Hey,
It
dwarf.
does, and it sounds like Walt Disney. Like it doesn't fucking sound right.
Dwarf star. Dwarf.
Dwarfs are things that like are mythological. You don't like sound like that. They're midgets, yo.
Yeah, and midget doesn't, you can dwarf something. So it's not like a verb, too. Midget's just midget. It's you.
Yeah, yeah.
Gidget the midget. Bridget the midget.
Midget.
Get your little groove on.
And probably the world's tallest midget.
Are you hypochondriacal agent?
I am a self-declared world's tallest midget.
How funny is that the word for the slightly taller midget is hydrochondroplegic? It's such a big
It's
word.
a what? A
It's a big,
hypochondroplegic?
yeah, it's a big word for a little person. It's like irony. The scientist did irony to him, like, hey.
It's what? It's smaller than a midget?
Well, no, there's like the regular midgets, but then they have the ones that are slightly bigger and their features aren't ridiculous. There's the hypochondroplegic ones.
Uh-huh. I never knew that. I'm gonna have to look that shit up. So those are the world's tallest midgets. It's those guys.
Yeah. So their head looks a little bit more proportionate instead of
Oh,
that.
yeah. What about their arms? Do they got the T-Rex arms?
No, they have normal arms. They're just.
What about their ass?
I don't know. I don't really check that out.
Every
They only
fucking
have
midget's got a big caboose.
that I've seen. It's usually guys that I've seen it on TV. In real life, it's mostly female midgets you see here, oddly. And I started wondering, like, why don't they congregate and have like a powwow or something?
Yo, they have a fucking reality show. The two fucking the midget girl and the midget guy, they had a baby and he's normal. He's fucking 6 foot tall.
Yeah, but that's lame. I want like party midgets that are like fun.
Okay, so I did I ever tell you about the
How cool would it be
fucking
if I'm
mushroom?
playing guitar, right? And then I have another little midget chick sitting on my shoulders playing another little bass guitar. And we're just like rocking out. Or like even hat mounted congos. So she can be standing up there just like, bah, 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 bah. And I'm like,
A friend of mine actually has a fantasy where he includes the ceiling fan into this fantasy, and it's a midget contortionist who can do the splits, and she just holds onto the ceiling fan while she does the splits on his dick, and she just like rotates on his dick while holding onto the ceiling fan. So she's like a ceiling fan on his dick. He actually has a fetish for that. He's looking for that. He's been looking for that for many years.
he wants to be chafed.
I got whatever drilled.
Dude,
Brrr.
that's all it takes. One dry spot and it's like, oh! No.
That's it. There goes your foreskin.
Why
Bye,
are you so
Shaft.
tired today, bro? My shaft.
Just gotta get it lubed. You gotta get it lubed right up like a piston. It's good
Yeah,
engine.
you can think that. You never know. Dryness happens at the worst times.
I didn't even think about that.
Because you've never had it happen the same way.
I wasn't thinking about
Like yours is
keeping
inside.
it lubed.
Well, yours
I
is
was like,
inside.
it's good to
But
go.
it's kind of to some degree, but mine, if it gets dry and gets like
No, you're
ripped,
right. Like a hooker is not gonna fucking really be into you, so she's not gonna be wet.
well, it's growing. It's growing skin, so the healing of it's way more worse. Like you'll just be moving, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, scab rip.
Whoa.
Or worse, you got like a hair that grows through the scab, and then it's just
Oh, here we go.
pulling the hair and pulling the scab, and it's your dick. Poor little guy down there.
I've seen that fucking other reality show, Sex Took Me to the ER. You never see that?
Is it about people with stuff stuck in their butt?
Like it's about all types of different shit that they did while during sex, and they ended up them in the ER.
That'd be sad.
All types of shit, different shit, all types of shit.
You got to know what you're doing when you do things.
Oh, and you would like I couldn't believe that they could actually come up with so many different stories to make up seasons of this shit. I was like, really? Wow. Some
Yeah.
fucked up people out there, bro. An aunt of mine who works at the hospital has told me that she had seen there's two different occasions, many years in between, where a gay guy has come in to the ER because he's got a gerbil or a hamster stuck in his butt. Yeah. And I'm like,
Don't
is this
tell
pre
her.
Eminem or post Eminem? Is this before Eminem came out with that song, or was this after?
Richard Gere.
You
That's
know?
been the rumor about Richard Gere since the 70s.
Really? Richard Gere did
Yeah.
that? I never heard that. See, this is what I need to know.
But
So
it's a
tell me where
rumor.
that originated. Tell me
Yeah.
all about
I
it.
don't know. Nobody knows where it started. It's just always been.
I've never heard of that. That Richard Gere had a fucking hamster in his ass.
Gerbil. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. You'll see it. Like it's been a big thing. Like he actually put out a video. Like I've never done that. I'm
Oh my
not gay.
god.
I'm married. Blah blah blah.
What
Like
year
okay,
was this?
shit. I think he made the statement in the 90s about it. Maybe again in the 2000s. Like it comes up every night. He will not die. Just like the gerbil in his ass.
Oh my god. That's so stupid.
Oh, zing.
So yeah, so obviously you never seen. That's what I wanted to tell you about your bacon number.
Yeah, I've seen.
So
I know 6 Degrees with Kevin Bacon. That's a game.
it's a documentary as well. They filmed it. So really and truly, it's like 6 degrees of separation. Everybody, like take anybody, Barack Obama. There's 6 people between you and Barack Obama. They say there's always 6 degrees of separation between anybody, 6 or less, right?
I got two. Two
Really?
people, me and Kevin Bacon. I know Mark. Mark knows Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx knows Kevin Bacon.
Well, that's your bacon number. It's 3. That's 3.
3? Okay. 3's
Yeah.
still good.
So 3 is your bacon number. How many
Bang.
people are you away from Kevin Bacon? That's your bacon number. So they made a documentary about it. So whenever this fucking corona shit started hitting, I was like, okay. Usually when I catch a cold, anytime before this corona shit fucking was going on, usually my cousin would fucking post on Facebook, oh, I'm sick, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I caught a cold at work. And then another person, would say, oh, I'm sick, whatever, blah, blah. Sure enough, as soon as I see at least 4 people on Facebook fucking say that they're sick, I know Stacy's fucking catching a cold soon, right? And it would always work, always, without fail, all the time. Now when this corona shit hit, not a fucking soul. No one chirped. No one fucking said shit about a fucking cold, anything at all.
Because they were
So
scared.
I started fucking going, okay, what's up? Yeah, I started thinking that too. Like some of them might have fucking caught it and don't want to say shit. So I started fucking getting like nosy. Like I want to know. I have fucking 400 people on my friends list and not one of you fucking caught corona. Like, come on. Bullshit.
Dude,
like with the numbers that are fucking going on there, then if nobody has, then their numbers are wrong. So which one is it? I started challenging everybody.
The adjusted numbers. The adjusted numbers are way fucking wrong.
Yeah,
This
they are.
way
They are,
like,
and I've proved it time and time again on my Facebook. And I was like, look, see? I was like, look, Ali said she was sick within fucking 4 days. This person said they were sick within fucking 12 days of that. I got sick. Nobody's getting sick on my fucking timeline. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is fucked up. And then
carbs.
next thing you know, the flu's gone. The flu's been eradicated because we all wore masks.
Well,
Whatever.
COVID flu.
Like, if that's all I need to
Everybody,
do to never get sick again is wear a mask.
the flu lost its psychological effectiveness because everybody was like, I never get sick and I don't get the flu shot
I
because
never do.
it's
I
so
do
good
always
in
get sick and I
the
never get the flu shot. But I do always get sick.
See, I never get sick.
I do. I do. At least twice a year, I get a major fucking either some sort of stomach fucking flu or a fucking flu. Temperatures, well, either way, I got a fucking fever. And it's game over. Stacy's a fucking child right away. I tell anybody that comes anywhere near me, I tell my doctor, I'm like, I identify myself as an 8-year-old and I demand to be taken to sick kids hospital because I want it's all about the sucker and the fucking popsicle afterwards. I'm not taking no needles and all this shit. So you guys
So
giving me stickers and fucking popsicles afterwards. Fuck this shit. I'm not doing it. I get delusional. I go crazy. I don't like fevers.
I would, because then it's like, I need a cool sponge bath nurse.
No, I don't like those. I don't like those either. I've been forced to do those too. I don't like those. Where's Sarah? Sarah's been sick still?
Yeah. She got a pick line put in.
Oh no, what's a pick line?
Peripherally integrated intravenous line. It's like a permanent IV that goes right into your heart.
Oh, I don't like those. Those are not good.
Yeah,
For what? For medicine, I guess.
yeah, and antibiotics and shit. I was reading up
Uh,
because I had like a base understanding of it and then asked what was
I don't
going on.
like any of those things. I feel very, very bad for her. I, I don't know if I'd be able to survive. I'd be like, just
Why
fucking
can't
kill me now.
we heal people?
Huh?
See, like, this is where it always gets to. I want people to be healed. And everybody claims their religion
Yeah.
and their beliefs can heal and faith can heal and hope can heal and the mind can heal and
It's
we can
not fair.
manifest.
Like people like me, I
Why
party a
can't we
lot and I
do it?
don't take care
Why
of my
isn't it
body.
happening? If we are all on the same page that we want this woman to be healed, we want this guy to be healed, we don't want Todd breathing bad, we don't want C breathing bad. If we can all agree on this and we all believe that there's a God out there that wants to make it right, then why
And
isn't it
if we do
happening?
shrooms, we gotta do shrooms too at the same time. I think that'll open the
I
portal.
don't think to what?
The
What portal?
energy. The
What portal
energy,
is
the
going to be
frequency.
open? If you have
The
thousands of
frequency.
people, there is
Yeah.
no frequency.
There is.
It's
If we
vibrational.
all like vibrate on the same frequency, when we're on shrooms, when we're on psychedelics, we vibrate at a different frequency. And if we all vibrate in unison, I think it'll do something for sure. 1,000%.
But that's like it's too simple of a it's too simple of an understanding of what the frequency of your physical being is. It's a
No,
multi.
there's research out there that knows that what certain people like and people that are autistic, they vibrate on a different frequency. They're on a different frequency, a different channel.
But it's always changing.
It,
Your mood changes it. Your temperature changes it. Everything you
I
interact with,
guess, yeah. The
because it has a.
psychedelics change it too.
It's all sound. It's all light. Light interacting with light on different levels and speeds.
Yeah, it's
So,
definitely something.
well, yeah,
It's
like when you really
definitely
start
something.
reading into all the heavy research, like sound is light. It's just slowed down light.
I want to do that, like how we all have an Earth Day. Everybody turns off their lights or whatever for Earth Day. I want us all to eat shrooms, everybody, all at the same time, so it all kicks in at the same time. I think it'll do something. At least if more than 1 million people do it, I think it'll do something.
How do you know they already aren't?
It's gotta be all done at the same time. The same purpose.
See, that's where you'd be hard pressed.
Why? If David
Well,
Koresh could get fucking like all those people to follow him, a whole bunch of people could like
they
start a fucking
lied.
cult.
That guy didn't do shit. That was all make believe.
What? There's never been cults? A
Yeah,
following? Of course.
he wasn't a
Look at
cult
Jesus.
leader.
It's still
The
going.
stuff, now all the stuff they said was like made up. They were just a church. And they weren't even real. It was like it was an operation, a psyop. Just people, they were so bad and crazy, but you never heard of them until, oh wait, we're suddenly in a standoff with these people that were so bad and they had so much guns and they were doing sex shit, but nobody ever heard about it. It was never in the news. Never mentioned this guy. You know, like there was no real backstory presented till after the fact, like way after the fact. Like, oh, this guy lived in
Oh
high
yeah,
school.
I was like in Younger Feather jail down. I remember
Well, I grew up
when
when I was a kid, they had real news, and as soon as some shit broke, you knew everything about a motherfucker. This guy shot the president. Here's where he went to school. Here's what he did when he was a kid. He fucking did this, tortured animals. He ate spaghetti Tuesday. Like they knew everything. Now it's like,
yeah.
oh, we think this is what happened. We'll fill you in later. Oh yeah, this
And
is
here in
actually what
Canada, we
happened.
would get KTLA. I don't know. Yeah, of course, you live in California. It was KTLA we would watch. We would watch KTLA for the action. We wanted to see what was going down
Speed chases usually.
all the time. We didn't have that shit here in Canada. We would watch
Every
KTLA all the time
We've had
without
that
no
since
satellites, no nothing. It was analog cable.
damn near every day there's a high speed chase. Lately there's been someone shooting BB guns at cars on the freeway, road rage
And the thing is,
shooting.
we don't get it now. Now we can't even fucking get it.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's
Like,
how I watch it. I can't get it on the antenna TV, and I ain't paying for cable. I wouldn't even have TV, but they give them to me. I wouldn't have video games, but they give them to me. Anyone here from Utah? There's more magic in the world than people can comprehend, but until they get past the base level understandings of all the superstition shit that everybody clings to so desperately, well meaningly most of the time, but still, it's like, fuck, man. You can think of flying as this paper airplane you've made forever in a day, or you can grow up and you can make a jetpack, or you can learn to just levitate your whole self without needing any of that shit and without the delusion or the superstition.
we would all do it if that was the case. If it's as easy as it seems.
It's not as easy. It's never easy. Nothing worth having is easy. That's why you have to be a doer and not a follower. That was the point of that book and all the other books. They're just random obtuse books that I picked up, and I put them out.
I have yet to meet a person that's that much of a doer that could do the shit that I've read, make your heart stop during meditation and this and that. You need to be like a fucking master guru.
Didn't you see the Mohawk guy on the movie when you started talking about Mohawks?
No?
Oh well,
What
when you
Mohawk
were
guy?
talking about, remember when you talked about Mohawks earlier? Like I flipped it around because I'm watching Dragnet, the movie, and there happened to be a part where dude was undercover and he had a Mohawk because he was dressed up as a punk rocker.
Oh,
Remember
interesting.
that? And you were there when I was doing the Rubik's Cube, and then fucking homegirl had Rubik's Cube earrings on TV, and I flipped it around so everybody could see. Like
Those are
you can't,
synchronicities.
yeah, and it's God showing you that hey, you're doing right. I'm showing you.
Yeah, you're on the right path of some sort, yeah. Same with deja vu. Whenever I get it, it's like, oh, okay. I'm supposed to be here.
I don't get deja vu because of my eyes are damaged, so I never have that effect. But that's explainable by science. They've documented that.
It's really not. It doesn't really have to do with your eyesight. It really has to do with the whole feeling of like I've been here before. Like this whole scenario, this fire
Because
that's going
because
on, and you were fucking wearing that blue shirt, and you said that, and like all of a sudden everything fucking fits. Those are the things.
if you dreamed it, then yes, that's different. But in
Yeah.
waking moments, when you walk into a building and you're like, I feel like I've been here, that's just one of your eyes send a signal a split second before the
Well, one
other.
time we were at the beach, and this fucking girl that my boy Davey had just met, so she was like a stranger. She stepped on. She sat on gum. She went, oh my god, I fucking sat on gum, and like everything. All of a sudden, I got hit with this sense of deja vu. Like I've been here before. Like I've seen this girl before, and she said exactly that,
But
and
you
it
didn't
was
know
like
who it was at the time you dreamed it because you hadn't met her yet.
I hadn't met her yet, and that was the first time I was like, oh my god, I just got hit with deja vu. I went, oh my god, David. I was like, that means she's supposed to be here. Right? And she stuck around for like a good 2.5 years after that. But yeah, that was definitely deja vu. When she sat on the gum, and I was like, the gum, and I said to her before she even got up, I go, the gum's blue. Because I had seen it before. I'd seen it. I knew exactly. I was like, oh my god, deja vu.
That it's scary because it's like
Yeah.
you know your destiny.
Yeah.
The cool, but then it's like,
Well, or the dead control our destiny. I don't know. It's something though.
no, I think it's all like it's everything's just like trying its hardest not to influence you
Yeah.
because they understand more than anybody the delicate nature of being and that trying to enforce yourself onto it and impress upon others shit too much detracts from their existence. Like you can't just always be like fucking a second skin on someone, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's like your relationship or your kids, you know, nobody wants to be hovered.
No.
All sometimes you want it, but not all the time.
No, we're always meant to roam, like here and there, whatever. That's why I like hitchhiking. Like when it's sporadic, when it's like spontaneous shit, and I just like take off.
Everyone
I
should just
swear it
start
was meant to be. It
walking.
was always meant to be.
Yeah,
I was meant
everybody
to do
says
that.
that was my one great vision I had of the great walkout where everybody just says, you know what, fuck
Fuck
this.
this. Yeah.
I'll just start walking around and hey, what's up? How you doing? You
Yeah.
want to get high? What do you got?
What
You
do you
got some
got? Yeah. Right? And I've had those visions too.
we need a barbecue
Yeah.
going. I got some weed. Let's
Yeah.
party.
I even
Let's
have
just
a railgun mounted to a fucking Hummer, and I'm fucking driving it, and I don't even know how to drive. I've had visions of that. Where it's like ammo, and food is fucking is key is like gold. If you got ammo, you got food.
I've had visions of LA as a glowing pit.
Fuel.
No,
We
like
need to get on horses, yo.
looked like a big giant volcano from a distance.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, because where you are.
I was tripping balls that night.
I don't have any visions of volcanoes. Earthquakes, yeah, for sure. Lots of earthquakes for
I've had
sure.
so many crazy visuals where it's like, what the fuck? Like one time we were skating across town and like all of a sudden it was like blink and I was just standing in this ruined castle yard and like I was wearing armor
See?
and I was just kind of looking around and it was like it was real as shit. And
Yeah.
it was weird. And then like I fucking blinked back and I was skating on autopilot, ollieing up the
Yeah.
curb. I'm
Yeah.
walking. What the fuck was
These things have happened to me before, yo.
it was a split second, but it seemed like minutes.
Living on the streets, living in fucking group homes or whatever, I've always said like God's preparing me for fucking something big. Something big. I don't know what. It's something
Contact.
big.
They always made contact. Like I didn't fear contact, so contact was always made. They would reveal themselves, and then
No,
it was just where the
they go
angels
in
are.
water. They go from water to air. No problem.
Well, no, these are like beings.
Oh.
Like the one was totally. They take on like people I know. Like the one took on the friend, my one friend Jesse, not bag Jesse, but Jesse and Chad. Yes.
Was it crystal meth?
No, no, it was black pyramids, like really good gel acid.
Oh.
So like, yeah, we're skating downtown at the beach, and like, I was talking about it. Like, so how do I got to ride the hill? Like, what do I got to worry about any cracks? Like, what's the good line to take? How do I want to skate this hill? And I'm
Yeah.
but then I'm like looking down there, and I'm like, yo, man, that's you and John down there. Y'all are already down the hill.
Mm.
I'm like, you can't be you. And he's like, well, I'm me, but I'm not him, me. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, go for it, man. Just go for it. I'm out of here. And then he's blink. And then it happened again, like years later when I was on Belladonna. I was driving down the road in my truck having a conversation with my mom about some shit. And
An
I'm just
acid
like, no,
flashback.
no, it's Belladonna. I was on Belladonna.
Yeah, we had an acid flashback.
No, Belladonna makes you trip.
Oh, you were on Belladonna, so Belladonna's a thing. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's a really subtle trip, and it's so fucking crystal
Where
blue.
would you get Belladonna from, and what is Belladonna derived from?
It's a deadly nightshade.
What the fuck is a nightshade?
It's a plant. Go to Erowid's vault. It'll teach you
Dude, I
everything.
just recently learned this. Like, okay, talk about synchronicities. So, my fucking lupus doctor told me I need to stay away from these nightshade vegetables. I go, what the fuck is nightshade vegetables? So now I'm googling nightshade vegetables, and you go and say the word nightshade. But I know what nightshade vegetables are now. So what the fuck is nightshade? Just plants that only bloom at night, or what?
Well, no, this stuff is more like ivy, I think.
An ivy?
Looks like, but you
Alright.
use the root and you
You're
make.
gonna make me Google this shit now. Here we go.
But yeah. Anyway, I was just
Belladonna.
I'm driving, talking to my mom, and like I get about halfway there, and I'm like, it just dawned on me. I'm on my way to your house to go see you, so you're not you. Like, who are you?
Uh, uh,
I can't be talking to you because you're not you. And she just looks at me and like with a different, weird kind of smile, not like really evil or anything, but just like, yeah, you're right. Boop, and blink, gone. And other
Our deadly
people,
nightshade is a poisonous perennial herbaceous plant in the nightshade family, native to Europe, North Africa, and Western Asia.
when
Oh,
other
fuck,
people
right.
are around, they see beings revealed too.
So how
That's
did
what
you
I
do
get.
this belladonna? You took it like as a drops or what?
I make it into like tea or liquor. I'll soak it in a bottle of liquor for months and
From
months and
what?
months.
From herb? From a herb form?
No, I'll order from a magic shop. Like there's a
Yeah, and
magic
how
shop,
does it come? And then when it comes to your hand, like what does it look like?
like root, like
Oh, yeah, like a plant.
kind of, yeah, just like roots. Like it looks like kind of like ginger,
Ginger, okay.
but like a little bit.
And so you just pestle and mortar and just put it in a tea, is it?
I just chop it up with the razor and just dice it up, and then
Uh-huh.
like I've had batches brew for
Never fucking heard of this shit in my life.
years. I've had shit brewing. It just gets better and better. Like some of it, you can open the bottle and just smell like, and you're like really on the cusp of like, damn, am I gonna be
So
cooking?
it's not. Is it like a fucking? It's a sedative.
It's
It's not a
like it's
psychedelic.
like
It's a
it's
sedative.
like it's like rolling and mushrooms combined, like that kind of flip.
What did you? What was the first word you used? Rolling.
No, like I didn't do X for a while. I thought it was like a gay people drug, and I didn't have a girlfriend when it first got popular, so it wasn't my thing. But then when I did have a chick, and I ran into some dude that was dealing it, then I was like, he was giving me hookups. So I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like I got his 5 apiece, and everybody's like, 5 apiece? Fuck, I only want one. I'm like, all right, whatever, more for me. Good times. Good
Yeah.
times. And like people, I'd get invited to these cool ass parties, and like there'd be cops for security, and I'm just like, they're like, don't worry. We're not looking for your dope. We know you got shit. We just don't want you to have weapons. I'm like, oh no, I ain't got no weapons. She's like, all right, get in there. Like, right? Like someone must have told him about me.
Right?
Well, like I like to think I didn't make it like obvious. I just made it like this is what I do. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. I wore a top hat,
Okay, Texas.
a fur coat, and I carried a briefcase. Buttons McGee.
I don't know what happened.
Were you still talking before you realized it cut you?
No, I heard you, and then I fucking gave Texas some water, and then all of a sudden it got cut.
I'll do that sometimes. I'm talking. I'm like, oh shit, they dropped out. I'm just babbling.
No, no, I heard you.
Oh,
I got all this beer.
I'm glad I didn't do Molly today.
You glad you didn't eat Molly today?
Yeah, I thought about it. It would have made work rough.
Okay, but before I just got cut, you were just saying that you never did E, but E is Molly. You know that, right?
No, not always. Press tabs, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah. Okay, so the double stacked E's or whatever from the 90s, you'll never see that again. But now, if anything is pressed into any type of pill form, it's from the MDMA. I like the brown
Yeah,
sugar one, the one that looks like brown sugar. It's really dark.
food coloring.
And it's kind of tacky. It's kind of like molasses.
It's food coloring.
Oh, it's so good. No, it gets me so fucking high.
The best ones are the blue and the lavender. I prefer the lavender.
I've never seen no. Actually, no. Here in Toronto, there was some guy selling fucking purple MDMA, and it ended up killing people. They said it was fentanyl in it.
Weird. It wasn't from here.
But you said lavender. I don't know what the other one looked like. Oh, actually, I did. Somebody sent me
This
a
guy
picture
uses
of it.
food coloring. He just
I wouldn't
uses
say it
food
was
coloring,
lavender.
so he knows which batch is which. Like he'll dye one batch blue based on the strength. It's
Yeah, yeah. That's the normal like one that looks like sand when you crush it up and parachute it.
that's the cleanest shit you can get right there.
Yeah, crush it up, put it in a cap. 0.2 in a cap.
Hell no, you chew that shit.
No, ew, you're gonna make me gag in my mouth.
You savor the
Parachute
flavor.
it, put it in a zigzag, crush it up, put a 0.2 in a zigzag, and parachute it.
The skater kids talked us into snorting it one time. I was like,
Oh no,
so
die,
bad.
everything. Your eyes just start to cry all day.
I felt like a beast on the inside of my nose. I was just like, oh no, no, no.
The harm reduction clinic here in Toronto, just up the street from me, is now uh, trying to convince people to stop using needles. Instead, try our beautiful booty bump kits. So these booty bump kits are being used. You know what booty bumping is? Comes with these little instructions, and now in the parks is riddled instead of the syringes. Which I guess is better. But now it's all these booty bump fucking enema fucking contraptions.
Covered with poo.
Ew. Ew.
Because even if you can't see it, you know there's poo juices.
Jesus Christ.
He's sad about the whole situation as well.
Got the booty pumping. And I read the fucking instruction booklet. I was dying of laughter. When you're smoking a joint and drinking a 40 in the park, and you see the booty pumping instruction booklet. Yeah, you're gonna read that shit. It's a good laugh.
But then you think
Did
about it, it's like, well,
I drink that beer?
God made booty bumping because
Yeah,
just it.
okay. I never fucking heard no booty pumping. Yo, not
Well,
until
no,
now.
I heard the
I'm
first one. It looked
43
like
years old.
drunk off your ass. That's where I first discovered it. Because I was always curious why people would have all these phrases, and I'm like, what does that even mean? You're drunk off your ass, and everybody's like, I don't know. It just means you're fucked up. And I'm like, well, it can't just mean that. It makes no sense. You would just say you're fucked up. So
Here in
then I
Canada,
found
they
out that
say
it
three
originated
sheets
from
against the
people
wind.
pouring alcohol right into their asshole through a funnel so they can get drunk quicker.
Ew.
You can get drunk quicker and you can pass the breathalyzer.
Oh, see, I don't have friends that do that.
I don't
What do
either.
you?
I researched online. You can learn everything online. I cooked crack for Bob one time because I looked it up online. Somehow
There
he's
you
like,
go.
he came over and he's like, man, I fucked up and I bought powder. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Why didn't you buy some weed? I was like, where's my weed? He's like, oh, I got your weed. I was like, cool. And he's like, but I got powder. I need rock. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? He's like, can you make it? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's look it up.
You're playing with a lot of money, though.
I yahooed that shit. And I was like, all right. I was like, break out whatever ain't gonna hurt you if I fuck up. And he's like, so he broke out like a couple of bumps. He's like, just try a small piece at first so we don't fucking waste it. And I was like, all right, whatever. And like the first one, it was like, he's like, no, too harsh. And then the second one, he's like, that's much better. And then the third one, he's like, whatever you just did there, do that again. And I was like, all right, what am I getting paid for this? Like, this is becoming a fucking thing now. Like, so I put him one big
I'm not a chemist.
yeah, I made him one big fat block, and he was just sitting there like, how the fuck did you do that? I'm like, internet, dude. It just says how to do it and shows you, like, you know, if you're doing this much and this much. Like, rocket science is fucking baking soda and shit. Like, but he was cool. He didn't bother to offer me a hit because that would have earned him a slap.
Wow.
I'm not a fan of things like that. I've seen too many people fucked up and fucked up off of it and doing fucked up shit. One dude I know went to jail for 10 years for hacking a dude's arm with a machete because he was tweaked out. And he's like, he had this delusion in his head that he was dating this chick and she was cheating on him. She was just hanging out with his fiance. You're crazy because you're fucking smoking tweak all the time, bro.
Tweakers is crystal meth.
Yep.
Called jib.
But we basically call anybody that's like a fucking fuck up homeless junkie tweaker, whether they're on heroin or crack or any of it. They're just a tweaker. But they're not like, there's different levels. Like there's homeless people and then there's the trash. Like if you're homeless, we're tolerant of you. We'll help you out. We'll buy you food down on your local school, you know. But if you're just like one of those vultures, it's like, nah, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Give her money.
Well, they chose that path. And if they don't want to walk it, they don't have to. They choose to stay on it, so you get what treasure you find on that path.
Well, when I was like a homeless teenager, like homeless, like young adult, a lot of my friends, they all hitchhiked back and forth, this and that, blah, blah, blah. We were squeegee kids. It was like the squeegee kid and fucking like raver movement. And I never did it. Like, I never did it then. I only did it like now that I'm older with the help of the internet. But once I fucking traveled, I fucking quickly realized these people are fucking doing a hell of a lot more drugs than fucking what the fuck we're doing in fucking Toronto. It's all different fucking shit everywhere. Everywhere. You're tortured in a certain city. Like, I realize now, like, I've lived here in Toronto. It's so fucking expensive. And I've also lived in fucking Brandon, Manitoba, where I can have the first fucking floor of a house with fireplace and the whole backyard for $500 a month. And it made me quickly realize, why am I fucking living in this fucking city? So 1400 $1,400 a month for a fucking junior one bedroom in the city. Why have I? And then then you go other places like in India where I'm still receiving my fucking welfare check, and I could fucking live there like a princess for $700 a month. You know, and no one would know the wiser, and I'm happy there. But it's very unhygienic, and healthcare is fucking atrocious over there. So
How? I thought they were all doctors.
they are, but when you go to like a walk-in clinic or whatever, it's really gross. Like in the waste paper basket in like the waiting area, you see needles like just hanging out of there, out of that waste paper basket. It's not like us here, like where we have the yellow boxes and it's for just specifically for sharps. They don't have that there. It's like, I don't know. It's very different. It's very different, and nobody finds it strange. Like they don't care. They walk right by it. They don't give a fuck. But me, I looked at that and I was like, okay, that's fucking weird. It's so out of place, you know? I had like explosive diarrhea for the first 3 weeks that I fucking was there. And I was like, when is this gonna stop? I was like, what did I do wrong? Oh, it was so bad. And anybody that was local there that has been abroad and then come back, they all tell me that they like, even me, when I go to Canada and I'm there for 3 years and I come home for fucking 6 months, I also too go through the fucking 3 weeks of fucking diarrhea. Like they try to reassure me that this is okay. I was like, this is not okay.
Local water. That's all it is.
It's not supposed to shoot out of my asshole like water, like this, like explosive. Bad, super bad. Yo, bro, I was like, and I never took no needles before I went there because I'm just like that. I'm fucking weird. I should have.
Exciting.
When I
Like,
came
wow.
back, the doctors had to test me for all types of fucking parasites. They made me shit. Give them stool samples, this and that. I had nothing. They told me I was a miracle. I was there for 4 months.
Damn. You just had extreme diarrhea.
I guess I like when I brush my teeth. Like you can't brush your teeth with tap water. I guess bad. It was bad.
Different germs there, so they have different antibiotics.
Straight up. Thanks with my body chemistry right away. My body knew I was in an alien place. I am not home. It knew you are not drinking Niagara Falls water. It knew right away.
What's wrong with Niagara Falls? Is it polluted?
No, it's the reason why we have the most largest freshwater system in the whole entire universe, the whole entire country, whole entire planet. We'll never run out of fresh water. Us here in Canada,
Because it's a water system. It just circulates. Nobody ever runs out of water.
we have the most lakes than anybody in the world.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Untouched virgin water. That's why the
we
states want to run a pipeline and steal our water, our oil.
we have the best metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we have Stelco and the Fasco right here in Hamilton.
I've never heard one Canadian band where I'm like, wow.
Oh, metal band, fucker. I thought you meant metal as in steel.
Like the material now. I'm a
We have the
captain
best
of
metal, and I'm
industry.
like,
I'm
what?
talking about
I instantly
Hobgoblin.
thought of the Fasco and the fucking melting plant right away.
Now I was like thinking, like, who's even Canadian? Like,
Shut up. Are you talking
Nickelback,
about music? Let's go.
Nickelback, Nickelback.
Fuck Nickelback. Don't even bring up Nickelback.
Uh, who else is Canadian? Okay, Rush. Rush is good. I'll give you that one.
All
Rush
right.
is.
Oh,
And Murray's Canadian though.
fuck Anne Murray. Fuck fucking Rita McNeil too. Fuck. Who the fuck is talking about Katie Lang? Nobody's talking about this shit.
Oh, Katie Lang's awful.
I know. Nobody's talking about this shit. Okay. Let's go.
Trying to think of good bands in Canada.
American Woman.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Who. Guess Who? I had that album. And their songs so right on to this day. It's even more true now.
If I had $1 million.
I'd make the whole world suck my dick without a condom on.
If I had $1 million, I would buy you a fur coat, but not a real fur coat. That's cruel.
I don't know what you're singing.
Bare Naked Ladies? You don't know Bare Naked Ladies? What the fuck?
I can't
What?
stand them. They're terrible.
What?
It's all about
Listen
the
to the
flavor.
lyrics of Enid, okay? Enid by Bare Naked Ladies. Enid.
Chicken, 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 chicken,
Fuck
chicken.
that. Fuck that shit. But Enid. Listen to the lyrics of Enid.
Eat it by
Okay.
Weird Al.
Enid by fucking Bare Naked Ladies.
The one they
The
play on the work radio, it's like, I just made you say underwear. I want to hit that guy over the head with his acoustic.
Canadian band. Stop fucking Sum 41.
I know the name. I'm trying to think. They don't have anything good.
Is Fall Out Boy ours? Mariana's Trench is ours, isn't it? Fall Out Boy
Sure.
is ours.
You can fully claim both of those. All of them. All the emo people. That's
Fuck
all.
off. Come on.
Okay, some of the emo people are New Zealand and Australia. We'll spread the love around. To the
I
other
can't
British.
believe you don't know any other Canadian bands.
Well, I don't know them as Canadians. I'm not a race. I'm not obsessed with race or even focused or even. I don't think about it like. I think about it like, oh shit, that song jammed, and then later on it's like, oh, it's this guy and he's a black guy. It's like, okay, so what? Like it's a fucking badass song.
Uh,
Like I wasn't raised to be a racist. I didn't understand it until it was like other people were racist against me. Then I understood what it was.
There's Steppenwolf. I don't know if you heard of Steppenwolf. That's a
Yeah,
metal band
they were back
from
in
back
the
in the
day.
day. Yeah.
They made Carpet Ride.
Yep. Nickelback is fucking
They
like
are.
the most garbage of fucking garbage. We got Geddy Lee. I don't know if you know Geddy Lee. He's part of the best singers of all time.
Yeah, Rush.
Rock vocalist, yeah.
If
We got
only
3 Days Grace. We got 3 Days Grace.
what do they do? I feel like I've seen them in concert. But then there's like, they were all part of that three trend. Seven marry three. Three ladies grace. 3 days grace. Three doors down. Fucking remember that?
Oh fuck!
Like, so many
You're
bands
a
that sound
you are a
fucking.
true critic. I think we had Gowan. Is it Gowan Canadian? Yeah, Gowan's Canadian.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? He's saying a criminal mind is
Jim Carrey's
all
Canadian.
I've ever known. He's an actor. We're talking about music.
Yeah, but he does perform music. He did, yes,
Zappacosta from back in the day. I don't know if you remember Zappacosta.
he did Cannibal Corpse in Ace Ventura, remember? Except they cut it later on, especially if you bought your copy of Ace Ventura at Walmart. The scene was edited, so they didn't show him on stage with the band. What's that one guy? Toby McGee.
I don't know.
I know they have names like Garrett and Russell up there, huh? There's the common names like down here.
We have good music here. We got a good music scene here. I know
I
that.
can tell by the 10 bands you've named.
Huh?
I can tell because we've come up with like 10 names.
For metal bands.
That's good music. Yeah, but then I'm like trying to think of even other bands and like Dion.
Who's that fucking guy that sings Patio Lanterns? Who's Patio? What's that fucking guy's name? He's Canadian too.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I've never heard that song.
Patio Lanterns. Fuck.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Patio Lanterns.
Fuck. That could be
There's a hockey game tonight. Oh my god. If we don't win this game, that's it. We're out. If we win, we've made history. We've never beat the Habs and annihilated them out of a playoff series ever since the beginning of fucking the NHL. Like 1912, bro.
Who are they going against?
We're going against the Montreal Canadiens. Toronto Maple Leafs against the Montreal Canadiens. They're also called the Habs. It's the Leafs against the Habs.
What does the jersey look like?
It's red. Let me see. I will find it for you.
No, I'm thinking of it in my head. Like I know it by the hockey game. I don't
It's
actually
like a
watch it.
C. There's like a red C. Like, Montreal Canadiens.
And it has like a stripe on the shoulder.
Well, they all have stripes on the shoulder. It's like got a C and an H together, like on the in the emblem. I'll get it up on my screen and I'll show you. It's a big deal here in Canada anyway.
Straight game that Sheldon Keefe sends Wayne Simmonds.
Shut up. Fuck. It's too fucking loud, this fucking game.
Footloose.
Footloose.
Everybody cut Footloose.
It's where dancing is illegal. Music is illegal.
Handshakes are illegal. That was Canada. They
Good, I don't want
tickets.
it. What?
It's disposable news reports or something like that. And fucking it's Canadian underground news, and like the guys were hanging out someplace and the fucking cops were coming out with pre-printed tickets for them for being too close to each other and violating COVID rules and shit.
Oh yeah. That's the Montreal Canadian symbol.
Kind of like the Chicago logo.
I guess. The Toronto Maple Leafs. But that's them. These little fuckers. Can't fucking stand them anymore. They're
I
our
think
rivals, you know.
the team to beat.
Huh?
When you play the video game, the Sharks are the team to beat
Are they? What
on
video game?
NHL 16.
Oh,
I found a copy of it
okay.
walking around. I was just walking down the street and I was like,
It's like
what are the
really
odds of
old.
anything? Well, no, it's like, what are the odds the game's actually in there? And I opened the case up and I was like, damn, the game's in there and it ain't even set. It's like, cool. PS4.
It's a beautiful day
Tiny baby.
here at the beach. Fuck, it's noisy. Isn't it pretty though?
Yeah, it looks like it's about noon.
7. That's east. That's east. That's south. That's west. That's the lake. This is all lake.
Underneath the trees.
There's the sun to the
Yeah.
east. I wish I could zoom in on my city. See the CN Tower right there. Shut up. The fucking birds are so loud.
You gotta throw bread out there for them. Then they're
Fuck
melting.
that. They don't need bread. They need seeds. They need corn.
Do like on the YouTube kids did and mix laxatives in with yogurt and put it out there for
No.
the birds
See,
and
you're
they fly around
mean.
shitting everywhere. Just shit all over the cars.
You're a mean person. Horrible.
It
Horrible
was
person.
hilarious. Like there was so much bird shit. Like, it's one of the best things I've ever seen. Because it's not really the birds are
Horrible.
just shitting, you know. It's not killing them. They're just flying around and taking lots of shits.
Didn't you party yesterday and the day before?
The day before, the day before, the day before.
Your guys' long weekend. I know you guys party from Friday to Monday, like we do here. So
I've been working. I worked yesterday and today.
has it been crazy?
I worked Friday too and Thursday.
Has crazy people come in?
Well, we had the guy that harassed me today. He was pretty crazy to harass
Yeah.
me.
He probably likes you.
No, he'd never been in there before, and he better not ever go there again. 'Cause I'll drag him in the back and wrap him up with that
You gotta
crowbar.
know, learn how to fart on demand. When someone like that comes around you, just
No, we'll wrap him up really good.
Taco Bell.
We'll wrap him in shrink wrap and bag him up really good so he doesn't splatter, and then we'll fucking smash him in the pocket. We'll make him half. And I'll be like, yo, don't spill a drop of that. We're going to dab that shit. The rest of it's going into the salsa in the V8. They'll be like, damn, this is some rich juice, Holmes. I'll be like, drink it all. Drink it all. The cardboard people, they'll get a surprise. Oh my God. There's like a human fruit roll up in here. It's all flat, wrapped up in plastic. Cellophane. No. No, they've been cracking down. People are starting to see that taking a firm stance against it and being a little bit crude about it is working.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, if he doesn't like it, he can go fucking eat somewhere else or find his food somewhere else. Go steal
Just
somewhere
tell him,
else.
say, yo, talk to my fucking sister. She's in fucking Toronto. Let's talk to her, okay? She'll set you straight.
No,
I'll ask him what his problem is.
I'll just ride down the road to my old neighborhood and be like, what's up, homies? Need some buds. He needs
I
to.
need a vato. He needs to die.
I'll do
He's
that.
a white guy? Why did he call you white boy?
He wasn't white. I don't know what he was. I didn't really even look at him. Like I barely even saw him. I don't even know what he was about. It's just like I was busy working. I didn't even stop to
Did
fucking
he have an
smell.
accent?
I would say he was probably Colombian
Oh,
or
okay.
Salvador, just by the bone structure and the color. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
more yellow than the Mexicans. Mexicans are more red.
Could have been Mayan. Incan. Vato.
Um, he wasn't friendly. That's what I know.
He looked older than you? He was older than you. He was trying to school you.
Nah, he just looked like a piece of shit to me. Like bringing stress. Like there's no reason to stress me out. I'm just working. Like fuck off. I'm talking to
Yeah.
myself. Nobody invited you into my conversation. You know. But in that case, I was saying something to Matt, who was over there 5 feet away from me. It's like, yeah, man, I'm talking to my homeboy. Fuck off. We're working. Like, and I was polite about it. And I already had my name tag flipped, so it's like, fucking go ahead, try to complain. As soon as they say, oh, it's the white guy, they'll be like, excuse you? Well, I mean, and they'll be like, yeah, we get it. And they won't go any further than that. Because they already know that people are going to try to be biased and shit like that. We've already
Should flip
seen
your name tag around and put on the other side of your name tag put happy. Happy
it.
hippie.
No, I just push up my sleeves and it's like, you really want to discuss shit? Like, who do we want to discuss it with? I got this number. I got that number. I got this number. Like, where are you from? Because I'll call whoever's in your neighborhood and be like, yo, you better set this motherfucker straight right now.
Hmm.
Because that's how it works out here. Like, you don't just do shit. You got to get permission to do shit. All this shit is on lockdown. There's people are like fucking, it's a job for them. They can't just act out and be fucked up like that. You know?
Right.
Not when you know they're fucking top dogs. And it's like, yeah, man, what are you letting this little monkey fucking come into my store and fuck with me? Like, get the fuck out of here. And they'll be like, what? No, I'm sorry, man. They'll be here, smoke this joint, man. I'm sorry about that. Let me make a call. And then you'll just hear a bunch of fucking blah, 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 blah. Like, god damn. I've heard some crazy ass conversations in Arabic and Spanish and Portuguese and fucking shit. I didn't even know what the fuck they were talking. It's just like, and the other guy on the other end would be like, quieter and quieter. Because whatever they were saying to him was like, don't fucking do it again.
I'm surprised there would even be Portuguese there.
Why?
Well, I don't know. It's not very close to Brazil, and I don't know. It's like West Coast. It's very far.
America's awesome. People like to come here. It's easy to sail. You sail right up the coast.
Well, not from fucking Portugal. Portugal's in the Atlantic.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
It'd be
don't
a
think?
very, very, very far sail to get to America going the Atlantic way from Portugal. I mean, going the Pacific way from Portugal, than to go just across the Atlantic and land at fucking Boston or anywhere across the eastern seaboard.
On a globe, maybe.
Ugh. Going across fucking the Pacific Ocean is fucking treacherous. It's huge.
No, you go
Even
like
going from
Sparrow.
people would do it all the time if it was that easy. Just going from Hawaii to LA. It's not that easy, yo.
13-hour flight, supposedly.
Yeah, it
Like,
is. Because it's 16 hours from Auckland, New Zealand to LAX. So yeah, it's fucking Hawaii's closer to fucking New Zealand than it is to fucking LA. I'll tell you that. There's no boat that goes from LA to fucking Hawaii.
cruise ship.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if a cruise ship goes across the Atlantic like that. It's very, very, very treacherous. Very far.
They
With
go down
nothing in between.
there. They go down
Like,
around Florida and the Gulf and then through the Panama
there's
Canal.
no go. The Panama Canal is the opposite there. That's Atlantic. You're going that way. That's Atlantic.
What connects them? Connects them through South America.
Yeah,
Panama.
South America. You have to go to the very tip of Peru, the very tip of fucking South America, where the Atlantic and the Pacific meet. And then when you're at that tip, you're almost close to fucking the very South Pole. It's cold. Treacherous. Very treacherous going that way. But going from anywhere from like Eastern Europe to Newfoundland, back and forth from Spain, Portugal, Italy, France, along the Atlantic, very easy. Going from Alaska over to like Russia to China or whatever, that's easy too. That's the Bering Straits. That's a shorter route.
Alaska's cool, except for all the meth heads and alcoholics.
Well, they say that though, like, for a woman to find like, if she's looking for marriage, Alaska would be the best place because the ratio of men to women is like greater than there's more men there than women.
That seems like trouble to me.
It's like a sausage fest over there.
Yeah, that just means that there's gonna be a bunch of murderous, angry dudes fucking roaming around like that was mine first. That's the problem. Dude, that's what makes America fucked up nowadays. Women change men here like fucking iPhones. You're just not doing it for me. I need someone with dysfunction.
Exactly. Guys just turn into girls at that point once they get rejected so many times. They just become women.
Nah, I just wait for Mrs. Right patiently.
I enjoy being single now. It's a new experience. I like it.
I mean, there's some parts of it that are cool. Like I don't like having to answer for anything. So like
Yeah,
that, I don't ever have to be like, oh, I worked extra 5 minutes. Sorry, I'm late.
yeah, but
Like if you're not dating someone that's suspicious and weird, that doesn't come up. So any little issues that could really happen could be solved just by having a more understanding.
work is work. But then like, there's like when you're single, you could get that call from the guys that is just random and it's like spontaneous. And it's like, come out, and you're like, yeah, I'm going out with the guys. That's where the fucking problem lies. Cause I like that too. Like my fucking friends all of a sudden would be like, Stacy, yo, we got the cottage this weekend. You're coming, and it's like not even fucking 12 hours notice. you know,
Yeah,
I be able to go.
if they invited as a team, yeah, I could see that. But if they're like trying to separate, then it's like, nah, why are you causing
No,
division? Anytime there's division, it's like, immediately I'm like suspicious because then I know their friends have agendas.
yeah, yeah,
It's like, man, your friends
yeah.
let
It
everybody
could it
talk
could be
shit. About,
that.
how are you guys
I-
doing?
If it was like a long term relationship, like I already been with the guy for fucking 2 years, like yeah, that wouldn't be happening anymore. But if it was like a brand new relationship that just happened and they don't even know about it, they'd be like, yeah, no, you're not bringing your fucking new boyfriend with you. They're like, fuck that shit, fuck that, right? But if it's like some guy like they've known forever or whatever, they'd be like, yeah, they don't care.
They'll just be all jelly beans. You got Tennessee and they got nobody.
No, my guy friends I've had them for like I've known him for like ever, like since. And I've known Davey since he was like a fucking child, since he was like 8 years old. You know what I mean?
He's devious of them all.
Yeah. And
He's
you know, he's
waiting.
like he's like in a
He's
bike in a
waiting.
biker gang or whatever. So when he like invites me over to the fucking like clubhouse or whatever, I can't just bring any fucking guy. Not only that, I don't want to bring anybody with me anyways because I don't want to vouch for anybody. If they ended up acting stupid, I'd fucking feel mortified. I wouldn't fucking want to
Well,
do
that's
that.
different. It's a biker club.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like right he invited me this on Friday. Oh no, was it Saturday? But I had Cassidy here. I had the teenager over here again, and fucking he invited me over to fucking Clayton's for Clayton's birthday up in Wasaga Beach, and I was like, I'm not bringing this fucking kid with me. She's fucking too fucking retarded, and I can't leave her fucking here.
She'd be a patch chaser.
Fuck, she'd be a splash girl in 2 seconds.
They'll run a channel over people.
Uh,
Oh, I know something weird that happened. This fucking bitch Amy that we don't like at work. She's always fucking shit up anyway with the counting of money. Like she can't count or something stupid like that.
okay.
Like she comes back and she's like, "Hey, there's this new game we got called Poop the Potato," and I'm like,
Poop the
"Yeah,
potato.
yeah." And she's describing it and like acting out. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get that for my kid." Oh, he'll love it. I'm like, "Nah." I think he would look at me and be like, "Damn, Dad, that's suspect."
Yeah, that's weird. Poop the potato.
I think the chick's a pedophile. Like she's
I'm
weird.
fucking suspect about those babies that poop. The fucking dolls that poop and pee and this and that. It's gross.
You're conditioning your kid to have fucking fecalophilia.
Yeah, like fucking you want them to fucking here in Toronto too, they have a poop cafe where you sit on these like toilet the seats are toilets and all the ice cream and the fucking desserts that are dispensed from there fucking all resemble poop. It's weird.
It looks like I'm eating poop, but I'm really not. Like, why don't you just go eat shit for real?
Yeah, right? Like it's fucking gross. I don't understand who came up with this concept and who made this cool. I'm gonna look it up right now. The Poop Cafe. Hold on. It's right by Christie Station. Poop Cafe Toronto. There it is.
See, it's like they tell you the autistic people are the ones that are having mental issues. It's like, really? They're not
It's
the ones out
stupid,
there developing poop-shaped food and dick cakes and fucking shit like that. You
right?
know, they're not making dragon dicks to fuck.
Are you watching this? I'm showing you on the TV. It's the Poop Cafe here in Toronto. All the seats are toilet seats.
So you can just shit in the place and they won't say nothing.
The Chinese lady, she runs it.
That makes sense.
It does. She's like, come upstairs to my poop plate. Look at all the seats. Look, in a toilet bowl.
See, there's exciting things to do in life, and it's like if that's really
Look,
your source of enjoyment, what the fuck is going on in your existence?
look.
If I saw my kid at one of those places and they got it, I'd be like, "What in the hell is wrong with you? You just disgraced us all.
There's a poop cafe.
Yeah, you just lowered our whole family value
Look,
as a species dropped just now with this cafe.
look.
Let's make a herpes themed cafe, and all of the furniture is like leather with
Yeah.
pubes, herpes sores."
Loads of love.
That's a different kind of restaurant.
Only in Toronto.
Waiter,
Poop
this is a little
cafe.
bit too salty.
There's a poop cafe, yo.
Mine would be.
Now you've seen it all. See, if you came here, that's where I take you. Romantic dinner.
I haven't seen it all yet. I haven't seen the midget consensually inserted into an elephant's vagina.
See, that's your fetish.
God willing, someday.
A lot of guys have fetishes with midgets. I don't know what it is. You guys
It's
like
not a fetish.
love to fuck fantasize about stupid shit with midgets.
Well, it's cartoon violence. Like with tall people, I want to see stuff like a fan chop the fucking scalp off, and then the fan's just like
Cartoon violence. What's cartoon porn?
cartoon porn.
Yeah,
It's usually like Scooby Doo or American Dad and
I
guys
thought it
like
was called
that.
hentai or something like that.
Oh, that's like
Hentai.
the anime porn where the chicks are fucking octopuses and weird shit. Like, no thanks. If you're like, I mean, it's one thing to watch a cartoon because it's funny, but after a certain point, it's just not as entertaining as when you're a kid. More fun to
I'll
see reality.
never, I'll never forget the reaction I had when I first watched Sailor Moon, the Japanese version of Sailor Moon.
The
I was
canon.
like, oh my god, this is not the YTV version. This is
Same with Dragon Ball
definitely
Z. The
what the fuck is
Japanese
this? They're all
cut
naked.
Dragon Ball
Everything's
Z.
naked.
Yeah, they had naked shit. And the old man's trying to
When she
grab.
changes into her uniform, she's fucking buck ass. You see her cooch, you see her tits, you see everything.
Because they're desperately thirsty over there, apparently.
Her in the tuxedo, the tuxedo Max or whatever the fuck his name was. He The storyline is completely different, way better, way better, way better. So is Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god. I got my godson into reading his manga because he struggled with reading, and I got him into reading manga. I love my fucking Japanese anime.
See, back in the day, there was only like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, when he was a kid, he had Yu-Gi-Oh, and I hated it, and I fucking started making him watch Dragon Ball Z with me.
I liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
I didn't like it. I didn't like Pokemon either. Yeah,
My daughter
retard.
liked Yu-Gi-Oh, so I liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, he started with the Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I got him into Dragon Ball Z. Then he became obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. And then him and I watched like a whole bunch of other animes. Even now, like whenever, like when the fucking pandemic first started, like all these anime websites started giving out free anime. And him and I fucking binge watched a whole bunch of shit. The Alchemist, fucking oh yeah, some good ones. Seven Deadly Sins. Have you watched Seven Deadly Sins?
No.
You
I
don't
like
watch anime.
Vampire Hunter D. That one was okay.
Which one?
Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah, that one was good.
And fucking, they made us watch Akira damn near every day in 10th grade. Like, Ed would have it and play it when we were over there. But then Joe had a copy and he would play it over there. But then fucking dude had a copy. Like, everybody but me had a copy of it.
Okay.
Control! Canada! I don't even remember much about the movie other than a couple of the characters' names because they screamed them so much in the movie. Like Tetsuo and Kaneda. Akira! I seen one that they had like when I had the magic box, the magic cable box back in the day. I tuned into this one channel late night, and it was like I don't even know what language it was. Didn't have subtitles, but it was like so super crazy racist, and like the white people were angels, and like everybody else, like the different races were demons and different creatures on the planet. Like the Asians were evil angels.
I
It's
wonder what
fucking.
that one was called.
I don't know. I was just watching, like, oh my god, people would be fucking. Their building would
Appalled.
burn. There's some shit like over. Yeah, like it's some. That's what I imagine the Klan would put out, some shit like that.
Right.
But it was like some Asian shit. Like, what are they teaching? Like, do they really believe that?
Right.
You never know. Our racists do have the tall people more than anybody
Yeah.
else. All the Americans.
Mm.
What if that's what it all boiled down to? They think we're like some half breed of demons and humans. So they fucking this is their second chance to try to genocide everybody again.
Right. Fuck.
Because they don't understand genetics. You can mix your human DNA with the angels. Get you pregnant. Like, no, you fucking can't. The only way you make a baby with humans is to have a human sperm and human egg. Human baby.
Well, no, you can somehow interspecies at some point at a
Miscegenation.
molecular level. They
You would
haven't
have
figured out our whole DNA strain. They haven't figured it all out. So,
to create a completely new code in order
well,
for it
that's what
to.
they're doing now. They're doing That's what
That's
we're
what
doing now. Is the DNA?
now they're claiming it, but what they're doing now is just going, hey, let's
DNA
try what
therapy.
happens.
That's what they call it with this fucking shot. With this fucking COVID shot. It's
Yeah,
DNA therapy.
they're basically just going, let's snip this and see what happens. Okay,
I'm
let's
not
try this.
procreating, so it doesn't even matter if I get the shot or not. I'm not fucking making babies after this shit. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it would be tough to have a baby at this point in time, I would
No,
think.
fuck that shit.
But then it's like, should we really let life be limited because people are evil? They've been evil since forever too.
Forever. I'm never gonna get rid of it.
Since the salamander. Salamander can poison a whole fruit tree. It's an interesting thing. They secrete into the tree and it poisons
Salamander is just
it.
like a fucking worm with arms. It's an alien.
Well, like this guy was doing a bestiary thing, like looking up old animals in ancient times, and that's what he figures the serpent in the Bible was a giant salamander.
He doesn't think it could have been a snake? Of course it was. Snakes have been
Well,
around
no,
since the dinosaur ages.
it was never called a snake; it was called a serpent.
Yeah?
But serpent was just a slur for servant because he had a lisp.
No.
Serpent, serpent. Made the master.
Okay.
That's why they all have to talk like that.
Easy,
That's how
Mike
the
Tyson.
master talks. Because he has a lisp.
Uh, have a drink.
What else makes sense? That you're gay, so you just decide you're gonna talk like that? Like, well,
Latin. I'm pretty sure serpent derives from some
why
sort of
do
Latin term.
all gay dudes have to talk the exact fucking same? Why?
Uh,
Doesn't it seem weird? Like it's a programmed thing? Like even if they start out talking normal, they end up at that. Woo! I've never seen it go any other way. It's not hating on them. I'm just curious. Like it'd be like if everybody that picked up a guitar and plugged it in had to sing death metal. You know? You'd be like, so that's all you can do with that thing? You would think it would be like, what a weird trend that every single guitar player, you know, or if everybody had to be like the Beatles, or anytime something's homogenous to that degree, it's suspect to me.
it's true.
Like when everybody's like, you got to see The Godfather. Oh, you got to watch Cats. Cats was awesome. Like There's real cats. I could watch real cats do shit. And my imagination will fill in the storyline, and it'll be better than that trash. People, get the fuck out of here. People get awards for shit like that. Like, really? And it's like, oh, yeah, it's other people that do the shit you do, only you did it slightly better, so you got an award from them. The people that sponsored both of you. What a farce. Like how America shit's world champions, like, but they don't battle anybody else in the world.
Right?
Like, fight some big motherfuckers. You can't be the world boxing champ if you ain't beat that big dude from Germany or
They have a hard time beating fucking Russia, that's for sure.
right. There's some big motherfucking Russians.
Yep.
There's big people everywhere. Scarily enough, they're on the rise. They consume too many resources. We have to correct their diets with phosphorus.
In a fucking laboratory. For real.
Yeah, but it's even better because we're ultra adaptable at this point.
Yeah.
We learn to adapt at will as necessary, within reason. Obviously, you can't breathe underwater or survive lava or shit like that. Not yet. But for the most part, jail doesn't bug you. Fucking waiting in line doesn't bug you. Dealing with assholes, we're pretty easy. Got to become catalyst to hit the next plateau. To figure
Trying
out
to beat this Candy Crush level and it won't let me pass.
which one.
Oh, I'm on level 1665.
Ew, evil. Then you'd be on 1666.
Oh my god. That's the next one. I wasn't even thinking about that.
They'll make it a devil themed one. The Candy Devil. Candy Devil. Candy Devil.
Candy Devil.
Donate to me. Donate to me.
Donate. Donate.
Yeah, it's like it's one thing if people are doing a good show to throw them some bones, but don't beg. I don't even remember who I was watching, but dude was just straight up begging, like begging
Yeah.
with the show and he's begging on the show, like man. Or you can be a baller on someone else's dime. What do they get for their investment? Nothing.
Right.
Smoking bullshit weed you grew. Whatever.
Right? I always have to ask for something for my investment, for sure.
I've
Like on the
thrown away.
Jimmy Jams, like on the Jimmy Jams show. If he wants me to invest, like he wants people to invest for like $25, it's going towards the girl. Yeah, okay. But you're gonna have to like advertise my boy's fucking grow up, the Rabbit Dabber here in Nova Scotia. You're gonna have to fucking advertise something. You're gonna have
Do
to
they
do
have stock?
something.
Do they have stock options?
No,
Well, there you
but
go. They
whether
need to
you
get
give out
that in.
stickers or whether you fucking whatever.
Stickers are cool. I got stickers
Whether you
everywhere.
grow his fucking strain of fucking pod or whatever. He'll send you seeds for free. You
Well,
know what I
no,
mean?
like I'm saying, I own stock in Canadian cannabis.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
But But it's just Canadian. That's the name of the company, Canadian Cannabis.
Yeah, it's
That's
called
a big umbrella.
Canopy Growth. That's the name of it.
Oh,
They're pretty big.
I really don't
apparently.
know if he has any stock. I should ask.
Yeah, you should look into it while it's cheap because it's been going up. Like the shit's gone up twice in the last week.
Right.
And like all the articles are like, finally, this company's doing what has been expected from day one. It's like, oh shit, it's about to take off. I can buy more and more as I can. But it's fucking holidays, so like my order doesn't go through till Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
But I do have what I got, so at least the order's placed at that price. So if it jumps again, I get it at that price still. Everybody's like,
Bonus.
get crypto. Like, motherfuckers ain't smoking blunts full of crypto. But there's a whole country here and a whole country there, and all them people like buds. So investing in buds is good money spent in my mind, especially
Yeah.
stocks. It's like, man,
It's true.
that's even better than being the grower. Now you're like the financier. But I'm still gonna start my own shit up again. I got my little seed stash out. I got like 70 seeds left. So I'll do 2 clone trays. I'll keep some females inside, and then I'll put like a pair outside so I can make a seeds. Make a the seeds. I'll make a seed grow and grow, and people be like, man, all my shit got pollinated. Somebody grew a male and didn't tell nobody. Womp, womp, womp.
Wah, wah.
It's one thing if you got like a fat hydro garden, but if you're trying to grow outdoor, like, what do you expect? Come on. There's so many noobs trying. Everybody thinks they all get the weed bug, and everybody thinks they're going to be the next big thing, and they're going to grow the best shit because they read up on it. They read a book, and they know what nutrients to get, and this, that, and the other. And it's like, have you ever had to kill fucking water pathogens? Do you even know what water pathogens are, or how to identify them? How to look at the water and go,
Right?
hey, there's pathogens in that water I need to get rid of. I can tell by looking at it, or I can tell by the smell. I can tell by this color of the leaf that this is the fucking deficiency, or that. There's so much more than just these stupid books, and it's sad. Like that's what ruins it. A lot of people try to grow based on what they've learned from the internet and books and videos, and then their balls are crushed when their shit turns out like shit.
Right?
And it's like, well, what did you expect? You think the pros are really going to sell you their secrets in a fucking book for $10? No. Well, it's a DVD. Oh, okay. Nobody can just make a DVD to sell you. You're right.
Right?
Like I'll teach you techniques, but I'm going to charge you like $500 for the full course. And if you're really serious, I'll teach you how to make your shit. Like if you know anything about cloning, I can make your clone pop roots in 4 to 5 days versus 2 weeks.
My dogs look way too comfortable in my bed.
Kick them.
Like straight up.
Kick them in their championship balls. What up?
Do you see them?
They're in the sunlight, getting all chill with their tan.
I don't think you really see what's going on.
Tennessee is missing out. You're seeing some dog underbelly.
Those are big balls. I
Only
love that.
on my channel, Dog Balls. Enjoy America. Sweet red. Tejas. Texas is a lot better.
My babies.
And their dogs are lucky. So are cats. They can just sit there and stretch the living shit out of themselves and just be all, ah. I'm just sitting here like,
Hi,
ah.
babies. Hi. Who's a big stretchy boy? Who's a big stretchy boy? Big stretches for mama. Yes, he is. Oh, he's got a little bit of a cough. I've been giving him honey.
It's COVID.
Bubbles. Ow.
Give him Robitussin.
No. He's got the Manuka honey. Who's a good stretchy boy?
You can put vapor rub
Bubbles.
on his chest.
Oh.
That'll cheer him up.
Oh.
Dogs like
They
this all the
require so much fucking attention from me. It's like too much, man. Why'd you wake us up, mommy? Go back to bed.
Yep. Here I am. What do you want? You got
Go
me.
back to sleep. You guys look too comfortable on my bed. That's what it was. Look too comfortable.
He's like, well, that floor looks cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay right here. What a turd. See, that's why Bob's so cool. He'll want to be petted for like a minute or two, tops, and then he'll just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. None of them give a fuck about nothing.
They're
They're
animals.
fucking spoiled, man.
Well, they're
Who's that,
animals.
Bella?
I don't think
Who's
they think.
that? Who's that? Closed it. I closed it. Never mind.
Mr. Todd, what up?
What's up?
Good morning, Todd.
Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Have you guys been partying since Friday? This is your guys' long weekend.
Shit.
I worked Thursday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
I got kids. That's,
Last weekend I was on day 4.
This is the first holiday I've gotten of work in 3
Okay.
years.
Shh. Bella. 7:44 in the morning. Get your ass inside. Come. Bella. Inside. Come. Never mind. Read your
You in the pool?
business. Trust in there.
Well, you got him hyped up. You did.
He looked too comfortable on my bed. He was like all belly up. Fucking
Yeah, but then,
relaxing.
who is it? Who is it?
Go,
So of
go,
course
go.
I'm working.
What?
I'm going on my computer. I'll be right back.
All right.
Boodoo, 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 boodoo,
Up, up, up.
boodoo, boodoo, boodoo.
Come my big suck. Come my big baby sucky. Oh. Who misses this movie? Oh, no. Babies.
It's Memorial Day. Man, I was stoked today. Forgot to talk about that. Fucking, we
I
went to.
can't believe you guys haven't been partying since Friday.
Well, I have to work full time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I like to
I
have
always
a roof
forget that.
over my head and food, and I can buy dabs as I need them. I can just spend whatever I want on anything at any time.
Right.
Because I work and save and save. I'm really good at saving and budgeting.
Yeah. I wasn't born with that
I wasn't
thing in my
either.
chromosome.
I learned the hard way. I was like, damn, I don't like being the only guy at a party full of hot people, and I ain't got nothing to party on. I don't want to be desperate like that. There's a
Yeah.
whole thing like, nope, never again. Next time I go to the party, I got a sack, and I'm bringing a fucking keg or whatever I got to bring. So then people remember me as the party guy. Not the
Right.
fuck. Who was that guy? Who'd he come with? The motherfucker was mooching off everybody. No, can't do that.
No, can't do that.
Well, I guess it's different if you're a girl. Like everywhere you go, it's just expected that you're gonna get free shit given to you.
I don't know.
Yep, female privilege. That's how it is in America. You could tell
I
some chick,
guess, yeah.
some other dude would be like, "I'll do that for you. I'll go buy you 10 beers right now." That's how desperate dudes are here. They're just like, your man won't let you bang 10 other dudes and this and that. I would let you do that.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's how fucking pathetic some of these dudes are in America. It's like, did your mom clip your balls off at birth or what, bro? Like, just what skinny jeans do to people? Like,
They abide by a different rule. I don't know.
yeah, it's like you start talking open relationships, shit like that. It's like, well, enjoy your life without me. Like, I don't even want to be with you if you're thinking weirdo shit like that. Like, fuck that. Because that's not my wiring. I'm not a biological deviant like that.
Biological deviant.
Yeah, because that's how I view it. It's an aberrance. It's a deviation from nature. The
What's
same
that,
way
Todd?
the same way I couldn't be attracted to one of my family members is the same way I couldn't be attracted to another guy or a guy pretending to be a woman or an animal or anything else.
What's up, Todd? Yeah, slightly. I hear the fan or the machine. Sorry? Okay. What are you doing?
Taking a deep breath, stretching. Wonder if Grandpa's gonna try to show up tomorrow. Like, dude, you just came over all weekend and you were here Wednesday. I don't mind him so much. It's just he gets these crazy fucking ideas in his head.
Uh,
It's
uh,
like,
uh.
dude, you're just demented and old. Like, where do you get this from? Well, I know you're filling up the boy's water jug with tap water. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
You. He fills it up on the weekend. I'm like, if you want to start marking it with a fucking marker, you can. If that's what it takes to get it out of your thick skull, I don't fuck with the kids' water. It's 50 cents every weekend. It's not a big deal. I leave a change dish. Like,
Yeah,
drive up.
right?
You
Wow.
don't worries about it. So
Holy
you go.
tinfoil hat.
It's just it's some of, and then he's like, well, your shoulder's not healed because of your diet. I'm like, I eat good food, bro. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. I
Uh,
don't eat
uh,
fast
uh.
food. I cook at home, or I go to the Vietnamese place. Like, occasionally they'll have pizza at work or donuts at work. But aside from like cinnamon rolls here and there, I really don't eat lots of shit. I don't eat fast food for the most part. Like, I had Carl's Jr. last month. That was our treat. He wanted to have Carl's Jr. because we hadn't had it in a long time. Like a
Carl's
year.
Jr. What's Carl's Jr.?
Hamburgers.
Oh.
Here it's like a hamburger place, but then it absorbs the green burrito Mexican restaurant, so it's got like half of their menu too.
Oh, yeah.
Like Max will get a Happy Meal, and then I'll get a big fat wet burrito. Asada.
Uh.
No guacamole. And you get more free meals from that place because they fuck up and they don't give you the wet burrito. And it's like, yeah, I specifically ordered the wet burrito and you charged me for the wet burrito. And
Yeah,
yet here I am getting home and what do I got? Not the wet burrito.
right.
Oh,
I don't eat much fast food either, but I do
you
like my Panzerottis.
I seen you eat McDonald's a month ago.
Okay, that was like somebody else would order that for me because I'm watching their kid or whatever, but that's not my fucking first choice ever.
Yeah. The only time
But I
McDonald's
do like their
was
nuggets,
when I was a teenager and it was cheap
right?
because they had their 100-year anniversary or whatever, and cheeseburgers were like 20 cents. It was like, fuck yeah. I would buy like 20 cheeseburgers and just have a sack
Yo,
of
Taco
cheeseburgers.
Bell, a taco was like 39 cents.
Yeah, I remember that one too. I don't think I had Taco Bell since my mom visited 2 years ago.
I like so Taco Bell deprived. There's like only four of them left in Toronto.
They don't have the Mexican pizza anymore.
Oh, I know, right? McDonald's used to have personal pan pizzas too.
They did that at limited time in Texas,
Yeah,
and
and they were good.
they had McDonald's sushi.
Texas, you're not going outside, okay? Like, you're just gonna go out there and fucking bark.
He's a dog. That's what he does.
Uh,
He's Barky Barkington.
what you doing, Texas? Are you bored? He's bored. Mobiles. Oh, kisses. Kisses, kisses. Nibble, nibble. The big
You got to
baby.
get him a play date with the dog that's fixed.
Oh, he's just had a brand new litter. He had babies on May the 24th.
Well, that's why you get him one that's already fixed, so he can just have fun with it, and she can go home.
She's fixed. She's
Yeah, but
fixed. And she
she's
won't
old.
fucking.
He don't want
When
none of
dogs
that.
are fixed, they don't let it happen.
Why?
Who's the baby? Because they don't. We humans and like babonos, like a certain breed of fucking monkeys, we're the only mammals that have sex for recreational purposes, for social purposes, for pleasure. Other animals do not have sex for pleasure. They do it for just to procreate.
What about
Dogs
dolphins?
included. Dolphins, they have pleasure.
Dolphins rape people.
Yeah, dolphins, babonos of the primate family, and humans. We are the only mammals that have sex for pleasure.
Orangutans.
I don't know if the orangutans are part of the babonos.
Uh,
But they're called babonos. You should look it up.
Indians.
That's it.
Indians.
And I think penguins too, for some reason. I don't know why I want to say penguins.
I think everything feels good getting banged.
No, I don't think they do it for like cats and dogs and shit like that. They're not having a good time when they're getting banged. I tell you that. The cats are not having a good time at all.
Tigers have a barred penis.
Who's out there, Texas? Who's there? Who is
Yeah,
it?
he's not barking until you're hyping him up, see?
Hey, baby, where are you going?
You're setting him up so you can yell at him and go, stop barking.
He loves the sun. Doesn't really bark. He barks when he hears
Yeah.
people out in the hallway. Bella barks. If I tell her who's there or whatever, she'll go out there and start barking. Come, baby. Come.
GX, what up? I haven't upgraded yet because I just heard Lou invented upgrades.
No more. I don't want no more Kevin.
That was just funny. You would like that when
No
Todd
more.
claimed he invented upgrading this shit. Texas the Pitbull.
He's a
Doesn't he have like
bulldog.
doesn't he have like a weird name though? Because he's a good dog. He should have some kind of extra names to his name, right?
Well, yeah, that's right. His name is Texas from Alabama. That's his full name.
But he's Canadian. That's hilarious.
That's right. But he's in Canada now. He's born in Alabama.
Like mine was a fuck Lady Duchess or something or other, and then she was sired. The one we would always breed her with was Zufran Bear.
No.
He was a badass Labrador though. Like he was so stout. Like it's like god damn, it looks almost like a Rottweiler. He was an old school lab.
Your eye boogies. Oh.
When's the last time you cleaned your air filters?
What air filters?
You don't have central heat now?
Central heat, yeah, but it's
Pardon?
baseboard heaters. Like it's baseboard heaters.
Bar cords too, man. Bar cords your best friend.
Those are the heaters right there. See them?
Baseboard?
Yeah.
And you could live at this other place for $500 a month.
Where
And have
did you go? Yo, get
land.
out of my spot. Go, Texas.
You're cheating
Just
Texas
later.
out of a good house.
We don't got air filters. What are you talking about, air filters?
Because you got pets. Like if you're smoking, you got to have air filters.
Well, I don't have an air filter at all.
Thought you were a responsible pet owner, Stacey.
I'm not. Obviously, I lack responsibility at all. I don't like responsibility.
Tennessee is not going to like that.
Too fucking bad.
He's going to have to correct you.
Well,
I keep thinking in his head, he's thinking like, what was that movie? Black Snake Moan?
oh yeah.
Only the other way around, he'll be like on the chain.
Yeah, right?
Over here, Tennessee. Like, yes, man.
Me and Diane will just feed him steaks or fucking whatever. Smoke barbecue every now and then.
You got to keep him in a crib with like the top padlock down. See, that's how it should be though. Like then you can like go on. You have to knock on the door. Like, can Tennessee come out and play? Like I don't know. He hasn't done his chores, but please, please. We'll bring him home after dark. Like, all right, but you guys better help him mow the lawn. Like, okay.
Texas, stop bugging me.
Tejas.
He's a fucking bed hog. I got both of them in my bed.
Does he kick the blankets off?
Bella steals pillows from me. And no, he likes to lay on the blanket so I can't get any. But he loves to like rest his head on my like chest or on my leg. Just so if I move, he knows that I've moved. Even if it's just to go to the washroom.
He has senses.
Right. Suck.
Damn, that was a good one.
He's a cuddler type of dog.
Manson. Is it a Manson show or a Bundy show? That was just the intro.
Manson show or a Bundy? You like watching serial killers, eh? Typical of you
Well, it's court
Californians.
TV. That's all that's on at night is court TV.
Yeah, they're trying to turn you guys into serial killers. That's what it
It's either
is.
court TV or that show about the deaf FBI chick. And I just
Oh.
cannot. I can't take it. Because I feel like she's faking
Deaf
the whole thing.
FBI chick.
Some of the words she uses are clear, but then other times she has to do the deaf voice. And it's like, well,
I
you're supposed to
always
actually
forget her
be
name
deaf.
too. Fuck her.
And I hate that song, Rosemary's Daughter. Like, God damn it. You know the song. It's the most horrible song I've ever heard. Like,
I don't know.
had to
I'm
hear
sure if I
bottom.
heard it, I would know it, but I can't remember it right now.
I won't poison you with it.
Don't do it.
No, it was the intro to whatever show's on now. It had like Ted Bundy and Manson and all these cool things, but then it's like some mundane court case murder. But sometimes they have things on, like the Jinx murder.
Murder and mayhem. I'm still trying to pass this fucking one level on Candy Crush. So I'm not watching the screen right now.
Aren't you using boosts?
Yeah, and then I used them all foolishly. I hate it.
Can't you go back and play any 2-stars and win a star and get some bonuses?
Sometimes.
I hate Candy Crush because it's just too monotonous.
Well, it's challenging for me.
Yeah, but like once you understand that it's just an algorithm, and then you start to understand the calculations of it, you know exactly how many rounds you have to play before you're going to win, like card counting. And then it's not really fun. That's why chess isn't fun. It's like it's too choreographed. It's like, all right, this move, that move, this move, that. Like you, once people both know the moves and how it's supposed to play out, that's the only way it can play out. So it's kind of like tic-tac-toe.
No, but there's always different theories that are born with chess.
Kinda, but realistically, the only time I think anything interesting occurs is when people are confused by what someone's doing, and that throws them off. They misread it more than anything. But if you really know all the moves capable, then you would know what leads to what, because you can think 4 moves ahead in any piece. Because that's how the computer teaches you to play it. Like it shows you every possible move every piece makes when you highlight it. And even armed with that knowledge, I could only beat the computer 26% of the time, which is like 4 matches out of 200 and some. Just out of the last round of battles. It's hard to beat the computer chess. There's no way for it to misread. It just automatically jumps from, okay, this pattern means this, and that pattern means that. Like
Amount
record
of
group.
lives again and again.
Yeah.
Todd!
What?
Did you just do a bong hit?
No.
Oh.
Was it explosive diarrhea?
I ain't smoked in a minute. I've been having a lot of issues.
With what?
Everything.
Oh. So you can't smoke right now. I got these edible suckers. I should send them all to you.
Edible suckers.
Yeah. They're 150 milligrams each sucker.
Let me see.
Where are you? Where's my screen? There you are.
It looks like a condom.
It's a lime green one. Do you see?
Oh, hell yeah.
You can dissolve your dabs into some hot tea too.
House of Chronic.
That's
What's
how my
that?
aunt did it.
Lime?
Lime. 100 milligrams.
Yeah.
100 milligrams each one.
Did they fuck you
Yeah.
up?
No, but it'll give you a good it's like a body buzz. It's more of a body buzz than a brain buzz. Different from smoking. Like if you're in pain, you won't feel your bones. I had a 1,000 milligram cupcake once,
Ooh.
and I couldn't feel my bones. And I laughed the whole, like while slithering to the washroom because I couldn't feel my bones. I laughed the whole way there. Felt great. I loved it.
I bet.
I can feel all mine.
I was like, I don't know why heroin addicts are given methadone. Just fucking throw them in a cell, a dry cell, fucking give them a fucking 1,000 milligram cupcake. They're not gonna feel shit. They're gonna sleep.
Yeah, just put them in like a zoo exhibit, and then all the free heroin and food and drinks they want. But then we can like go and harass them and make fun of them and shit, like a circus
No,
exhibit.
it's not good.
Come
It's
on,
not a
kids,
good.
let's go see
It's
the
not a
junkies
good
in the
look.
junkie windows. Ah, take that, junkie.
Did you
Jim.
know that? Did you know that Portugal had a huge heroin addiction issue, and they legalized everything? They legalized everything, every fucking drug there is, legalized it. And now there is like the addiction rate is so low. There's nobody in their fucking rehab facilities.
Damn.
No more overdoses. No more nothing. Heroin's legal. Everything's legal. Cocaine's legal. Everything's legal. They decriminalized everything.
Yeah, so now people can get it when they want, so they don't have to fiend for it and be like, "Oh, I'll never get it again."
If cops stop you and you're caught with like heroin or whatever on you, they just like give you like a little fucking pamphlet. And they tell you like, there's an addiction clinic nearby, this and that.
Damn.
That's it. They don't arrest them no more. It's no longer a criminal. Being an addict is not a criminal. Is not a criminal offense, and it's working. So go figure that out.
They knew it already. They just weren't making money off of treatment.
War on drugs. Blame Reagan. Ah, fucker.
Blame Nixon.
Fuck that Nixon guy. Nixon was just one blowjob shy of fucking being a true president.
The guy was nuts. It was way too blatant. Everybody knew he was running dirty shit.
Exactly. Good.
I
He's an
expect
idiot. He got caught.
you to be shady if you're trying to run shit and be a power monger like that, but to be so blatant about it, like, that's not classy.
My last beer, sluts.
You need someone like Putin
Beer.
riding around on a bear with his fucking shirt
Yep.
off. Yeah, bitches, what's up?
This damn
I've been
early.
drinking. I've been drinking. I haven't gone to bed. Shelly was over. I had a big party.
I ain't been to bed either, but you don't see me drinking a beer.
Right?
My pants are rotting at 11 o'clock. Yeah, but I've been drinking the beers like I had a 12, and I started drinking the beers at like 3. So from 3 to now, I'm drinking my last beer. I gave Shelly a bunch too, so I didn't drink the whole 12 by myself. Oh my god, I think I'm drinking the wrong one. Uh-oh. What are you doing out there, Texas? Stop looking at people. Come. People don't want to see your ugly face early in the morning. Come. He loves the sun. And he got sunburnt on his nose. I need to fucking figure out a way. Yeah, sun.
Get him a sun hat.
You can't go out there. Come. Baby. Like he sees all his friends going out for walks. There's nobody down there. Come on. Hello. Doesn't even open that. How many smokes I got left? Fuck. Got 3 left.
Sounds like you need to be taking a trip to the gas station,
No.
corner store, or something.
When my hey, I'm gonna get him to go to the big machine for me.
Yeah, who?
When my dog walker comes in the morning, I'm gonna get him to go to the big machine for me. Go get my money out. I go get my cigarettes. I don't want to leave my house.
Why?
Listen.
Wasn't a year locked up long enough?
No, because this is like they're still being fucking dicks out there. The city's still under fucking strict rule, and because of fucking last weekend, nobody listened to anybody. The numbers are going up, blah blah blah. They're scaring everybody on the news. So the fucking LCBO is restricted to like only 5 people inside. So the lineup outside is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, that'll end soon. Ours was like that too, but now all the states are opening up.
It keeps going up and down. Like then we still the hairdressers and and for us to go get our nails done is still not fucking open. Like it's been forever. It's
Damn.
been forever.
Yeah, we running
It's
out
really
hundred
retarded.
traffic down here. We done fucked.
I know. I watched how Florida's like unlocked everything. Texas has unlocked everything. People are going to fucking stadiums and people are watching the baseball game and shit. We're not doing any of that shit here yet, man. Fuck. It's driving me nuts. I'm going crazy. But I can get on a plane to go anywhere. That's retarded. You can get on a plane and go fucking anywhere.
Well, it's Canada. What can you do?
Last weekend we went crazy on the beach. We made the news. We made the fucking cops come down on horses, everything. It was insane down there. Bow bow.
Cops and horses.
We
Look
brought
what
it. We brought the tent. We brought the fucking sleeping bags. We had everything down there. My boy brought the projector. He got the little fucking yeah. And then there's a volleyball net. So we just put the fucking our linens, our bedding, whatever, the sheet over top of the fucking volleyball net with the projector screen. That's it. We watch movies down there at the beach.
Yeah, you get in. That way you can sit in the water and watch them.
That's what we do. We go down there and do that. Get a pizza from Pizza Nova. Get a fucking 6-pack from the LCBO, which is right here. Pizza Nova, boom. Go down to the beach. Watch our movies.
Who you talking
Everybody
about?
leaves us the fuck alone. I bring the dogs down there. If anybody comes with it, like close to our vicinity, that's it. They bark. Bow, woo, woo. That's it. Game over.
Bow
That's
woo
it.
woo.
That's it. Bow, woo, woo. That's it. Bella's like the first one on point. They come too close. She's like, "Bow, get away." Nobody comes near. Their soul leaves their. I've seen Bella bark at a person, and I saw that person's soul leave their body for like a split second, and then come back. The person went white, completely white.
Yeah, but
The
you never
soul
know.
left their body. Okay, just from Bella barking.
They could have had a traumatic experience with the dog. You never know.
Trust me, and it showed. It
Like
showed.
when I was 3, I went down to see if my friend was home, and I thought I heard commotion in the backyard, and I went around, and their dog ran out on his chain and bit my fucking lip,
Oh,
and like I had nightmares about it for a minute.
Bella, what are you doing?
So I mean, I
Yeah,
could,
Bella's
see
my main bitch.
especially if a dog really bit the living shit out of you, you know, or you saw like somebody's kid get eaten by a dog or something crazy.
That bitch right there. She's as loyal as they come. That bitch. She stares at me all day. Hi, baby Bella.
The term is liberated woman.
Ballerina. Oh, baby Bella. Oh, my baby Bella. She sits there and stares. Weirdo.
She's downstairs panhandling for crack.
She's fucking 10 this year. Look, in April she turned 10.
Damn.
She's fucking 10. It's gonna be a hard one. Stacey will go on a severe drinking bender when that happens.
Why do people have to go with the whole dog years thing?
Say what?
Like you say, how old's your dog? And you're like, oh, he's 5. Well, that's so and so in dog years. Like, no, it's not. A year is a fucking year.
Yeah.
It's not based on how long the life
They
cycle.
these type of dogs last about 12 years. 12 to 16, they said. She's 10.
Crazy
You know?
ass.
She's really starting to show me signs of issues with her teeth. There's people outside already screaming at 8:20 in the morning.
That's retarded.
Are they screaming for ice cream?
Cause I'm at the beach.
It's that fuck shit.
It is that fuck shit. Let me see the temperature right now. It's sunny. So it's gonna attract all the fucking, what do you call them? Wackadoos? Wackadoos. The wackadoos are coming. Toronto.
I don't understand why everybody looks at me weird. What the fuck?
54 Fahrenheit. Ooh la la.
What's that in civilized degrees?
It's 54 Fahrenheit, but the humidity is 58%. So
I
it
got
really feels
54.
like 68 degrees outside.
54 is like 86.
No. I'm talking your American weather. It's 54.
Oh,
Oh. But it feels like 68 because of the humidity.
that's better. Except for humidity sucks.
It does. It's sticky. And tomorrow's going to be 71. But Wednesday's going to rain. Thursday's going to rain.
I hate when it's all muggy and hot like a pressure cooker and they're like you're hoping for it to rain and break that shit and then it rains, but then it's still fucking steamy and you're like, what the fuck?
I live in what they call the Golden Horseshoe. So we get lake effect snow and we get fucking humidity like a motherfucker. And I fucking hate it. So I live by the lake. So as a second of my air conditioner is just not cooling my apartment long enough, I go down to the water. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I get right in. Right into the lake.
I'm so sick of hearing about air conditioning. Do they have that ad running on YouTube in Canada?
What ad?
This man invented a new type of aircon that will replace your old aircon. It's a little
Nope.
box and it does the job better than a 2,000 square foot unit would do. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. I did heating and cooling. I know that ain't true.
Right.
I've had to fucking pull the shit in on trains before. You telling me you're gonna beat that kind of unit with a little box?
Right.
Unless you got like a frost gnome in the box. Yeah. Snow. Yeah, it's about to get
I want a
snow.
Pazerati right now.
What's that? Like a calzone?
Yeah.
Nice. I've been meaning to get a calzone. I got a coupon for a calzone for $6. I can get more than one.
Fucking hey.
I keep meaning to. I just keep forgetting to take it with me. Maybe I'll take Max there tomorrow. Oh, man. I gotta crawl to bed in a minute here, though, before the sun comes up. Sunlight. Nipples are nipples.
I guess there was a mass shooting in Florida again today.
Oh, shit.
There's a what? Mass shooting at the border?
Florida.
Oh, Florida. Oh, Florida.
Yeah, right here.
They're gonna keep
Was
it
it
up
a
until
school shooting?
Miami, Florida. 2 dead, 20 injured.
Was it over masks? I think everybody sees through it at this point, though, hopefully.
At a rap concert. Imagine that.
Well, they always cry about gun control and shit. And it's like, well, you have Chicago, and there's all the strict gun laws there. They're not allowed to have guns and shit, and everybody's shot to death, and y'all don't care a shit about them. You commemorate one person with about 2,000 dead. They don't get no $1 million. They don't got mansions. They don't even get their name in the paper, other than fucking suspect killed. Hotcakes and sausage. What's your Kevin Bacon number, Todd?
So, your bacon number, 6 Degrees of Separation. It's like a documentary with Kevin Bacon. So, it's like a running joke of like, what's your bacon number? How many people away from you know Kevin Bacon? Is he Canadian? He's not Canadian.
Damn.
Is he?
No. Then he'd be Canadian Bacon.
Oh, it's Canadian. It's Kiefer.
Canadian.
That's female. Female bacon is Canadian bacon.
Oh.
Kiefer Sutherland is fucking Canadian.
Canadian Bacon's all foreskin.
The majority of our pork, you know where it goes? You know where the majority of Canadian pork goes to? Russia.
Oh,
Russia loves our fucking pork.
I would have guessed Uranus.
Where? I'm fucking starving. I hate breakfast food.
Breakfast food is just too much goddamn preparation.
I want a sub. I want something to eat.
I want a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. I had some really good tacos at Cousin's American on Saturday.
Oh, fucking
Bomb
salt
bomb.
peppers. That sounds good too.
I want more of that lime sauce next time. I told Taz, I was like, yo, you need to get more of that lime sauce right now.
Maybe I'll go live later in the daytime at barbecue.
I'm doing that tonight.
Yo,
But nobody shows up barbecue.
you know that fucking, you guys are going to be, you guys just party for the one night, just on the Monday? You have to go to, people have to go to work the next day. Why would people party on the Saturday? That way you have 2 days to recuperate.
Because we're hardcore.
Yeah, we're hardcore. We were partying Friday. Our holiday was the Monday too. But we partied Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday as well. Monday was the worst day. It was insane.
Well, yeah, some people's got kids and can't do that. So
Exactly. You got to schedule that shit. You can only party to a certain level.
I
with the kids.
guess, yeah.
Unless you got no soul. Otherwise, your conscience is like, all right,
Yeah,
man.
and I live at the beach. I got no soul and I live at the beach.
Well, you don't have kids, so that's.
And I don't have kids. But the majority of my friends, when they want to go party and go ham, they leave their kids here and then they go party. And then
Maybe
it's never at the beach.
Mohawks.
Me, I'm a beach bum. I'm at the beach all the time.
a beach bum.
Yeah, I'm a beach bum. I'll take Bella. Like before I had Texas, I would take Bella down to the beach. I'd sleep there, fall asleep.
Fuck that.
I'd bring a 6-pack and a pizza, and bring my dog and fucking my projector screen. Just watch movies, fall asleep.
Nah, fuck
Oh,
going to that.
around 6 o'clock in the morning, Bella always wakes me up because that's when people start walking around. That's it. Pack up my blanket, walk home. 5 minutes.
Can't do that shit. Could not do that.
Fucking love that.
Paranoid. Somebody gonna come up and kill me or something.
I'm not that lucky. If it's my turn to go, it's my turn to go. And that's why I got Bella. She always wakes me up. The second anybody comes close. Like, and I mean 60 feet away. That's close enough. She's barking.
All right, I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
All right.
But it has been a blast. I'll get up later on. We'll have fun
Okie
later.
dokie. I'll talk to you soon.
Gonna rest up for the boy.
Okay. Okay, good night.
You would do some shit like that.
What?
I go out, smoke a cigarette, and go. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Then I gotta walk all the way back in the house.
Oh no, it's terrible. Well, it's like 5:30. I know I gotta wake up by 10:30
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
8:30 here.
because that's when he'll start waking up. And he'll be like, "Hey, Dad, are you awake? Hey, Dad."
Right.
Like, what? What? What?
All right. Later.
All right, y'all. Peace, America. See you later. If I can push the button.